3 hours is crazy. I think like a normal account review probably go like 90 minutes or something like that. 3 hours doesn't really seem all that crazy. It seems pretty normal, to be honest. Especially if, you know, you have a lot of opinions to share and you really want to yap about the units. Account review. I don't think it's that insane, guys. Like, if you guys watch some of the old Car 6 account reviews, that shit is like... Dude, I just queued up without thinking about it. The old Car 6 account reviews are straight up just like almost 3 hours too, and he has to edit it down for like trim down a whole hour of dialogue straight up. Oh, I guess he gets Barunka for free. Fuck me. Wait, what? I get Barunka for free? What the fuck? Okay, sure. Man, like this really makes me wish we would just get a season where the entire ladder is lunatic mode, but that makes it so hard for newer players to play, bro. Ahmed. Ahmed. So the problem here is if I commit speeders, he's going to collect 2 imprints. If I commit tanks, he's gonna commit stray. So I have to go strays haste or something like that, right? Or FCC haste, because he took this. I guess I'll tank down versus this. I haven't tanked down through this for a while. I have no idea how this goes, actually. Strays, okay. I have to protect my FCC then. Oh, I see why he took those. Okay. I mean, I have to ban the strays then. This kicks Barunka.
Oh, Uncle Bean so long. What can I get for 49 cents?
What's up, Craze? For 49 cents. That's crazy, dude. What's going on, dude? Let me think. Fuck, what do I do here? Oh, what if I just went like this? And sprays. He goes haste. So all I have to do is like this. Oh god, this looks fucking awful. Maybe I should have let the strays through. Maybe letting strays through was the play. Alright, I just want to chill today though. Goodbye, boss. I have to tank through this and a Payra. Okay, he revs here. He's gonna S1 as well. All I need is Barunka to stay alive this match, and I win. He's gonna hit me. No soul burn here. That's fine. I'm really surprised he's not putting this in the back for an extra turn. I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe there's something I haven't thought of yet. Alright, bump this. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay, take my Ahmed for fun, I guess. I don't know why we're taking Ahmed on 3 through you fiends, but okay. Sure. Like, okay, brother. What is we doing, man? What are we trying to do out here, bro? Hello? Hello? Wait, I'm looking over on Twitch right now. Is Joe streaming VODs? While he's shop refreshing? That's fucking crazy. I don't understand how people have fun fighting Ahmed. It's fun because it only lasts 12 seconds if you fuck up. That's what makes it fun. Oh, okay, hold up. There's a universe where this happens. Not Ahmed, I mean Arunka. Well, I mean, on the flip, right? It takes you about 12 seconds to figure out whether or not you beat him. Ooh, okay. I like this. I like this. I want to play some green Sid. Let's race like idiots. Let's fucking get this shit. What's up, Valkyrie D's? You said Ahmed, and that took over my brain. Hey, don't blame this on me, man. You can't blame this on me. Okay, let's see this. Lion Landy. Lion Landy. Oh god, that's so annoying. Do I have to ban the lion? There has to be a way to break through this, but this makes it really annoying. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't Litica into this. He hit the full pivot. I can't... Well, can I? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. This strips 1 buff. Just fucking take this, man. I don't fucking know. Spam this thing. Yeah, spam Luna. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fine. I think this is fine. I just need to not... Well, I'm not gonna say it, but you guys know. I can't join the Discord. You should be able to join off that link. If you can't join off that link, something is wrong. Yeah, let's just rev. Fuck the bullshit. Yeah, all I needed was a Luna there. Is Kayra the right unit, though? Wait a minute. Hold up, this Surmi is fake. What the fuck is that? 2, 3, 4. I don't have attack buff anymore. Let's just do this. He gets this, but at most he pushes the Landy. There's nothing else he can do. Stuns my Sid. Oh, I guess he can do that. Shit, man. My bad. Gets vigor up. 2, 3, 4. This is gonna pull the Payra now. Is this gonna be fine? It should be fine. Elbrus. Yeah, salvo me, might as well. Activate my landing. Or activate my Yuffie, that's fine. What's the color caster thing on your profile? Which profile are we talking about? He pulls the Landy now. He gets... Why would you do this? I don't get it. Why would you do that when your Landy's taking the turn? Soul burns that, okay. Very interesting. Let's do this. It's in the description. For WC? Oh. A color caster is... Well, you see it in America, right? Because I'm Asian, despite how white I actually am, I'm considered a colored person. That's just how things work in America. Don't ask me. No, I'm kidding, dude. No, color caster is the caster in the... is the part of the cast that, like, analyzes and explain why things are done the way they are done in game. Does that make sense? Alright, goodbye. Yeah. Color commentary is the explanation. Yes, yes. Usually the cast is separated in two. You have play-by-play, which is what Car does, right? And he usually kind of move things along. G-Clef kind of shares a load of that, and I'm the color caster because, I mean, I hate to, you know, oust people like this, but out of the 3 of us, 1 of us actually play RTA, you know? So I have to be there to be, so they're like, oh, why did they do that, right? somebody has to say why things are done the way they're done. Compared to, like, let's say the Lunatic matches, back during, I don't know, like 2 months ago, right? You know the Lunatic matches with, like, KJ and Elf Mage, right? And Light? So think back to those events, right? It was Carr and it was G-Clef. So G-Clef was a play-by-play, and Carr, being the person there who played probably the most Epic 7, has to shoulder the color caster load, and he, you know, Carr is an Etheria player now, so the most he can do is, like, that character is a tank. They reduce damage taken. You know? So, me being an actual... I hate saying this, me playing the game more, I could probably provide a little bit more background information. But Carr and G-Clef are really good at moving things along, so whenever I'm on, like, a yapping rampage, they usually stop me. How are we doing today? What's up? Oh, I'm doing all right, guys. I'm taking a short break. I'm making sure you guys get your drops on Twitch. I want to play a little bit of games. Just cause, like, I want to see if I could queue into somebody who's, like, trying out a different style, seeing how the game evolved, right? Like, I need to live up to my name of the guy that actually plays RTA. How's your Taurus? I think I'm at 68% win rate, which I think is pretty good. I do want to bring it up to 69% though for the memes. You can't gatekeep if you don't play. Oh, it has nothing to do with gatekeeping. If anything, we're doing the opposite. I want to, like, explain things in a way where new players can kind of understand that there's rules to the game. Even, like, there are hidden rules to the game, like you don't first pick green Celine and shit like that, you know? Wow. Okay, boys, this might be our one game. I'm gonna just say it. This might be our one game. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh no! No! Fuck! Oh man! Shit. Fuck, that's not good. That's really bad. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. That thing procs. That thing goes. Fuck. Give me... Oh, fuck, man. Am I still doing it? Fuck the bullshit. I'm still doing it, man. Fuck the bullshit. I'm doing it. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Mama didn't raise no bitch. I'm still doing it, bro. I'm still doing it. I don't fucking care. WC tech? No, it came out 2 weeks before the season ended. It's not a WC tech. WC is just how you heard about it. The Red Lilius got really popular 2 weeks before the season ended, as a way a lot of, like, Emperor rank players have to kind of stop themselves from being farmed. Why was Facepalm picking AU Fiend and Luna? How did that opening work? I feel like I explained that one 3 times on stream. I can explain it to you later, too. Oh, this is kind of annoying, actually. I mean, I just ban last, doesn't matter here. Everything is just how, like, whether or not we go over the Red Lilius, that's it. If we go over the Red Lilius, I think we're chilling. If we don't, we die. 25%. I don't push anything here. I have to push this and just hope we win. Fuck. Might be fine. Let's see how this goes. He goes, or Lion goes. I lose that turn, which kind of sucks. It's fine. I have to reset this. Huge. It's 3. You need to kill this. Fuck. I don't think he can red here. Yeah, he just needs to one-shot the Roy. Kill this. The problem now is Lilius has S1, Lilius has S3. What do I do here for the win? I actually don't know. Fuck. I think he S3s to clear here. He S3 to clear. Lion wipes the board. Lion counter? Nice. Kinda need that to win then. Yeah, my entire board is getting wiped here. It's just a 1v1 between Lion and AU Fiend. Alright, now my AU Fiend isn't built to play for Omnic Cleave, but let's see if she can anchor this. It's kind of good, no? Fuck! Wait. So if you were asking in chat why AU Fiend is being picked with Omnic Cleave, this is why. Goodbye. That was close. Yeah, but AU Fiend did her job. We got our Roy win, guys. Woo! Roy Mustang! Let's go! Oh, fuck. We gotta get another game, man. That was not it. Also, why are all these fucking legend players waking up? Like, can you go back to sleep, man? What the fuck is this? Like, 3 p.m. on a Sunday. What is y'all doing? This is like middle of the night in Korea. How are y'all grinding? First time? No, we play plenty of it. Just first time this off season he didn't get banned and still won the game. If you're not aware, I made a video on him before. Like, we like, especially, like, I would say 2.5 years ago, it was really easy to get wins with him. He was really good for a while. Yeah, there you go. And that's why AU Fiend is picked with that team. It got kind of close, though, I won't lie. My AU Fiend isn't really built to anchor. She's built to play, like, normal bruiser matches, but Holy Sack's kind of all you need. Whew, okay. Am I running it a little bit more? I'm down to run it a little bit more. These games are kind of fun. Let's see. Yeah, we just banned this. I mean, that's exactly how those matches go. Like, you played enough of them, you don't actually need to be able to count turns to know that you can just solos. How can get a profile card like that? Make it or get somebody who knows how to make it. That would be TOS, so you just make it yourself after you learn how to make it. Illy, wow, Renak Barunka, huh? He takes Barunka here, but I get Renak with no Illy. That's pretty good, no? So I also take FCC here, so he's completely out of tanks. No? Like, he's actually in so much danger here. He banned Illy as well. So now I have the option to cleave him if he's really weak to cleave. I also have the ability to just play standard into him. Okay, let's go on with them. Let's go Ahmed. The 15% resistance changed the game for FP deciding match versus SYAC. It kind of did, but you kind of have to admit that Facepump was not the favored player to win there. Let's take Ahmed anyway, and then let's just grab, like, Yufine. Facepump kind of lost the draft before that. Like, it looked really bad. Also, Facepump, wouldn't need to play that game if he didn't throw game 3. He also kind of threw game 3. That was not Like, the game where his Fairy Tale Tenebrae got picked, he kind of threw that. We kind of had a discussion about it afterwards. Also, like, as a caster, you can't really be like, yo, this guy is throwing the game. Like, you can't really say that. So it's like, it's not suboptimal play there, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, Kisei time. Let's go Kisei. Actually, you guys want to watch Kisei or you guys want to watch Spez? We could play Spez here, but I think Kisei's probably funnier. He bans my Kisei though, and I just get the Yuffie through. Would be pure content to hear casters shit on dumb place though. It's like, I see where you're coming from, but you also have to consider this, right? Like, let's say I shit on Face Pump, right? For like a misplay. What does that say about me, right? Because casting is like a thing I do sometimes, right? And the thing I do the most, as far as like a job goes, is I stream on Twitch, and so does Face Pump. So imagine you did that to your coworker, and you're like, man, what a fucking idiot! I can't believe he just fucking fed there. Like, what does that say about you? You know? It's just not in good taste. And you can point out that they're not playing optimally without outright shitting on them. Does that make sense? Alright, pill for that. It would be more interesting and funny. No, I agree with you. I think it will be interesting. I think it will be funny. Wait, why didn't he strip my Gab Yuffie? Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can bounce this. I have 2. I should just bounce this to protect my Renek. I saw that being done on Lunal's stream. Yeah, well, he has the he's entitled to do that, right? Because he's not a part of an official broadcast. I think if I wasn't a part of the official broadcast, I would have more freedom to say what I want to say. But also, like, if you're going to be representing the community, you gotta, like, keep things... Like, there are ways to point out that somebody is misplaying or whatever without being a dick about it, right? And I think that's a very, like, art... That might as well be an art at this point. So he stuns that. Yeah, just do this. Hey! Puzzle SC2, ring and follow. It'd be interesting. You could say it would be funny, but I just don't think that is a part of. I also don't think that's a part of the branding that they want to portray at E7WC. Okay, so there's no easy target to hit. I see what he's going for. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, just hit this. I don't care if the guy gets turned. Doesn't matter. Renek's gonna get hit. He punches here. Oh, he has 2s. I think my Renek's dead then. But then I kill Stenny afterwards. So 4. Ooh, 2-turn barrier. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got Almond combo after this, but I have to blast through the 2-turn barrier. I missed crit damage buff one time. Did I miss the crit damage buff, or what the fuck happened? I thought I bottled that piece of shit. I mean, let's just all in right here. Yeah, like, I don't think I had crit damage buff the first time.
俺のやり方を見せてやるよ。おら。
このくらいやりを手に
1,
取った以
2, 3,
上。
4, hand guy, no S3, provoke him out of a turn. My Yufien's ready to fire. GG's.
避けられないなら乗り越えない
Ahmed's pretty scary. Yes, even when you're not cleaning with her, Ahmed is very scary. As long as you have a DPS that can use the crit damage buff, Ahmed is a threat.
不可能に挑んでみようぜ。
I think Stenny might have the worst EE.
機動兵器システム
I want to say Spez does, but Spez got better buffs than
行く
Stenny.
ぜ。大フリート。
せっかくここまで来たのに
Like, I'm pretty sure the game's over.
正しい道へと導こ
これくらい私を信じて
1, 2, 3, 4. I have to kill the hand guy first, and that allocation's dead by himself. Okay.
誰から壊してあげようかな
Send him back. He goes. Goodbye.
なんだと。
Second attack. I go back into defense mode.
この辺で降伏してみるのはどうだ。
26k. He got a little bit back from killing my
Ura!
back.
このくらい手強い相手のようですね
1, 2, 3, 4. He has S3 up. I just hit
あな
this.
たの大切な仲間たち一人ずつ消し去ってあげる行くよこういうの
I don't think Yuthien loses this endgame, especially not considering I still have Holy Sack.
邪魔だ。
みんなの思いを背負っていますからじゃ
Provoke? Okay, GG.
おら。
あわかんない何も見せてあげようか
Okay, full FS.
不可能に挑んでみよう
Speed
ぜ。
buff.
つまんねえ相手だぜ。
Endurance list.
俺の勝ちが決まって
He's
る
a
って
one
のは
shot
な。
Yuthien here,
槍を手に取った以
though.
上
Ooh, got kind of
来るこ
close
と
there.
はありえません
I don't think LRK's got it though. I don't think Papio's the character here. Payra's one of the biggest problems I lose her more. Yeah, Payra's really annoying to deal with. I mean, she's just like good in every situation. There's like rarely a situation where a Payra is
眠れそうで
useless.
すね私を信じてください
Good game, Coconut Man. Okay, that was a pretty fun string of games. Alright, let's see. What am I doing?
Hi, honey.
DFW. Is that Dallas Fort Worth? Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's see. I should use this YouTube account for this. Because I have YouTube Premium here. E7WC 2025 main stages day 2. Should have went lifesteal on Stenny there. Okay, also, 2 things. Speaking of your Stenny, 1. Where the fuck was my crit damage buff the first time? I'm plus 30. Did I just... Am I fucking blind? Don't fuck with.
手
I
強い
see.
相手のようですね
I thought you're from Dallas, Fort Worth. That's usually what that means. Hold up, pause.
戦うしかないの油断したら後悔します
Four
よ
turns.
避
Wait,
けられないなら
wait, guys. How did I miss crit damage buff here?
絶望の隙間からも
What the
希
fucking?
望は咲き誇るものです
Huh?
腕見せてもらうよ
It went on the Renek! Ah! That's why! Oh, fuck me, bro! I was like, how did I miss the crit damage buff? I bottled this shit before the end of the season. Bro put it on the wrong unit? I don't have a choice. It goes on the highest attack unit. I just figure with greater attack buff, like 75% attack up, Yuthien just does it, but I guess my Renak's too premium. Fuck. Oh my god, okay, that explains it. Yeah, because I know for a fact the second time I had it,
油断したら後悔しますよ
yeah, like I knew I was killing the Yuthien. I knew I was killing the fucking Euphine. It's selected. You can select your S3 target. Like, why do you think the greater attack buff and the crit damage is split? Like, how do you think that was when I clicked on the A Euphine for this? Euphine would be 32 to 3500 attack at the most. See, that is a really reasonable assumption, right? And I definitely think most of the time, that means the C damage buff also goes on the Euphine. But here's the problem. My Renac is giga fucking cracked. So, it is what it is, dog. It was split? No, it's not split. It gives it to your ally with the highest attack. And I guess in this case, greater attack buff couldn't help override the Renac. The Renac's just really statted out. Someone explain. I just got here. We're not starting just yet. I'm probably starting in a second. Do you remember Wind Demon's quote? What Wind Demon says? The Wind Demon quote where you have a bad RNG game, and Wind Demon says, "Bro, everybody plays on the same fucking RNG. What do you mean? It evens out over time." Wind Demon is a liar. Let's see. Uncontested. I don't know, man. Isn't shop odds bugged right now? I'm not even playing the game. I'm not playing TFT at all right now. Miss me with that. I'm playing Uma Musume. Also, ahoy Daystar. How you been, dude? Your Euphine never has higher attack? Yeah. It's 4K attack. More Doc says no. Everyone else says yes. Math says yes. I mean, look. I live in America, which means I'm taught to agree with the majority of people. And if the majority of people say it's likely bugged, and one person says it's not, I'll listen to the majority. It's not that deep. Alright, how do you build Genesis Rast? Probably close to something like this. It's bugged in specific lobbies. My shop odds have been bugged for years. Oh, yuppers. I could probably believe it. I could probably believe it. Minus the immunity? Yeah. I mean, you could probably just jam like an HP set in there or something. New revive set? I think new revive set is fine. I'm just more so thinking destruction set. I think the destruction set is really good. Anytime you have a slow damage dealer, you have to be thinking about destruction set. That's just how it goes. The revive set is cool if you don't know how to play CR manipulation, but my team building... So guys, this is what I mean when I say, like, you have to tune your own teams. If you're an average player and you don't understand tuning, like, fucking sure, right? You can build whatever, but like, because my entire team, top to bottom, is speed tuned, I play a lot of combat readiness manipulation, there's no need to have a set that brings you nothing but 50 CR. Like, that's it, right? If you assume that this character isn't played with Spirit Eye, isn't played with a default reviver like Ruel, like Haste, all it does is it brings you 50 CR, right? And I don't think 50 CR, as good as 50 CR is in terms of speed, is as good as 60% critical hit damage. Right? Simple logic. Green Sid. What's up, dude? I don't think my Green Sid changes. You should go see, watch E7WC, watch that one fool's Green Sid. Oh man, you I guess you didn't see it. There was a pretty sick Green Sid, and then he got speed RNG'd. New counter evasion set would be God on Flan. Yeah, be decent. I don't know if it would be God. Red Flan's already, like, not in a comfortable spot like she was in before, so already on the, like, I wouldn't say weaker side, but she's already getting balanced out. Revive set is a cheese set for Guild War and Arena. Yeah. Cheese on who? Literally anything. Any knight, You just put the revive set on with, like, Holy Sack. You put it on this one, Holy Sack it up. You could put it on this one, Holy Sack it up, AoE provoke plus knockback. You could put it on this one, and if you just make a really tanky base speed build, she counters a couple of times, revives off the sack, and then immediately S3. There's actually a lot of cheeses you could do. We were thinking about this for the Guild War tournament implications. I mean, hell, you can even, I don't know if you would ever want to use this, like Crow uses Holy Sack now, so it's like, you could even put it on him, and then just have him come back and horse some dumb fuck, right? I think it's Biss for Blue Crow. The problem is, Empyrean Illinav is so popular most of the time that it's just not a reality that you get your horse off. Yeah, there's a couple of really, like, nerdy things you could do with it. But I don't think it'll be as popular as Riposte. Riposte just seems overall, like, better. Like, you could play Riposte Spez, you could play Riposte Red Flan, you can play Riposte fucking Rylet. You could do a lot of things with it. All Thieves need now is a healing artifact. Like, Thieves, what they need is, essentially, like, a weaker version of Gold Rose on 20% evasion. That's what they need. Once they have that, it'll be really, really OP. I'm putting Ross on speed set with as much damage as possible. Gonna spam it for shits and giggles. See, that's what I mean, right? Like, it's literally the same logic as, like, putting Gem Ross on, like, renewal set for the CR, right? Like, why would you bother doing that when all you need to do is play Peyra, get him swift attack, and he'll be able to generate his own turns? You see what I mean? Like, he generates his own turns, he'll be fine, right? And then you just use other characters to generate him turns. And then he does more damage. Like, for tax, or not for tax, I read tax in the chat. Like, for tempo reasons, it's just always better to have your team synergize like that, right? Because multiplication is greater than addition in most cases. Opinion on new light Mercedes. You can go watch Tristan's video, man. I yapped about it at length with Tristan. I go Google, like, or YouTube Tristan Wolf Lady of the Scales. Stat. Thank you for 46. Also Slash. Thank you for 6 months. Welcome back, guys. I hope you guys been enjoying E7WC. This year's been a fucking banger. Holy shit, the match has been good. Yeah, I'm having a really good time actually just watching E7WC this year. Delusional Sushi. I appreciate the prime, man. Enjoy the emotes. Welcome to the community. They recycled old units' ability and they put it into Ross. I do not feel as a game changer. What are your thoughts about this? Who's rage baiting with that one, LV? KJ better win. I got money on this. KJ wins as KJ needs to win. I think he's kind of due. He's been gatekept so many times. Do you think it's okay to ungear units you don't use to make new ones? I mean, sure, but like, I haven't been using my Sea Phantom, but why don't you just put slower gear on her that nobody else uses and just like kind of forget about it?
Asked me, what do you think about
oh boy, what is this?
Scales? Big boy asking the real questions. Lady of the Scales is quite a unique unit. Her utility and versatility can make her a solid pick, depending on your team composition and strategy.
This is so generic. You could say this about fucking any character.
That maximizes her strengths. Otherwise, she'd be as useless as Pooh's internet.
We're still shooting Pooh's internet after all this time, huh? I have 700 leaves and counting? No, save it. Save the leaves for Otherworldly Breach. Everybody should be saving leaves right now. What voice is this? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Gio. Alright, let's see. Alright, that was pretty cool. Xarian joined Veritas today. Now I can say it. Yeah, we picked up Xarian. Next stop, we're picking up Vic too. Alright. It's time to die. Yeah, bro, now Veritas is the toxic streamer guild. Veritas is 100% of the E7 streamers that has been banned from Twitch. 2 out of 2, Giga Regard. Damn, use the right gear on the right units and they can be good? Yeah, you're welcome, dude. I learned that one from Twitch chat, guys. I was casting the other day and somebody said something really smart. They were like, if his units die, they lose. I was like, wow, that's astute analysis. You really should replace me on the casting desk.
Valky's chances of winning? If not him, then who would win? Big boy in a cage match. You know, Uncle Valk got them legendary handshake.
Yeah, this is
cards
not
ready,
like,
but
this is
let's
so
face it,
quiet,
Kami's
bro.
got 11 kids, and probably the
Bro, we're getting
stamina
swarmed by
of
Kami's
a
kids if we do this.
wild boar. I'd say Kami takes the win, especially if they promise a kid-free weekend as the prize.
Jesus Christ. Stop. Alright, let's go watch some E7WC. Let's see, what am I doing today? Alright, let's watch some E7WC. Alright guys, now, I haven't seen this yet, so make sure you guys, behave and no spoilerino, okay? Look at that, I don't even have the red bar here. That's how you guys know I haven't seen any of the matches yet, okay? Tournament stages round 2, watch party, okay, not you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no spoilerino, please, Areno. You move your game, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, I swear. It's so loud, is it? Way too dank? Oh, my fault, my fault. Okay, where do we go? It starts roughly... Okay, it's Gomiami
Their
SYC.
player was putting this guy down as the big tournament favorite and the scariest player out there. So Gomiami, let's see what he does. He did play a lot of the new balanced patch heroes.
It's Gigalad.
last
My
week,
bad,
and he came
boys.
out with a win, except for that very first game. And from the Korean side,
Okay, we'll try to skip
those
through
New
everything, 'cause
Balance
there's a lot of
heroes
matches to
again.
fucking go through.
and it does seem like SYC has prepared.
Okay, so do you guys want to hear me talk over the casters, or do you guys want me to mute the casters, because it'll get confusing sometimes, and you guys rather just hear like Maple Story BGM with me yapping about it? Who are you rooting for based on skin choices? Light. I really wanted a Flan skin, and I really wanted a Fenny skin, and I really wanted a Bologna skin. And you know, if none of these come to fruition, I want a Knockwall skin. I don't want to talk about... Why'd you ask that, man? Fuck, now I'm sad. Now I'm sad, bro. What the fuck? Oh my god. Mute it? Okay. Oh god, bro. Why did you ask that, man? Oh, now I'm so sad. Holy shit. The husbandos are finally getting a skin this year. I mean, we have what? Wait, I can't say it. It's spoilers. I haven't seen anything yet. Xiaoxun and I are our only hope. Yeah, but it's fucking Lidica, man. Who actually likes Lidica, like, wants her to get one more skin? Like, we is not about that, bro. No. We're not doing no Lidica skins, bro. Fuck that. Alright, so let's do this. So, game 1, SYC, KJ, right? So I'm just gonna give you guys, let's do this, guys. At the end of today, I want you guys to pick the video, to pick the match that I make the next video on. Because I think there are so many good banger matches, I could probably make videos about every single player, what their playstyle is, what made them unique, and how they really, like, kind of took lunatic mode and made it work for them in their own way. Every single one of the top 8 players, I can make a video on, and it would go till the end of the fucking year. So I want you guys to pick out some of the good matches. And then we'll see who I make the next video on. What's the video goal? What do you want to focus on? Good drafts and how to play the video game. Would you say there's much build variety on the characters? Build variety's at an all-time high, mainly because of stuff like Harsetti. You need Harsetti and non-Harsetti builds. You need fast builds and slow builds, right? You have speed flex builds for stuff like AU Fiend, and you have builds for AU Fiend for tank flex, right? Kukerbat versus Light would be interesting. I want you guys to give me a solid reason. Second one, FP versus SYAC. Because he plays so different. Okay, so, this is like the most standard format. I think KJ does probably one of the few things that you should always be doing, which is if you're second pick, you just ban both of these. It makes the game way too unfair, because these are like the two characters that are clearly above the line of power, right? Like, these are like, how do I say this? So every 2.5 years or so, guys, I would say Epic 7 goes up in a power level, right? If you're an anime watcher, I would say this is when, like, you hit a time skip. Every 2.5 years, the characters hit a time skip, and there's a new power level. So, like, you can imagine this is, like, pre-time skip Luffy. Most of the characters are, like, pre-time skip Luffy, and these two are, like, post-time skip Luffy, okay? Like, it's not fair. So, because these are the like, two, I would even say, like, 2 of, like, maybe 5 characters that are just on the next power level. Can you move your camp to not block something? Oh shit, you're right. I should do that. Fuck. Fuck. Hey, look, it's me. Hey, look, it's me. Wow, what a good position. Ah, yes. Okay, perfect. I know where you put your cam. It's okay. I know where I put my cam. So yeah, okay, so you pick Sage Ball here, so you'll also have to pick Empyrean. I don't know if I like it. I feel like that's so fucking early. Right? Yeah, and you immediately trade out the line, right? So now you can think about this like it's a PvP roguelike game. Roguelike in the sense that your gear and the units you get are random, right? And now you have these lines where this is like the additional damage team and this is the defense pen team. Harsetti still open. Both players are comfortable playing Harsetti, so I don't think it matters. Also, what's up, Shaughnessy, with the first? This weekend matches have balance patch? Yes. I think they've had that ever since the balance patch came in. Last week, too. Okay. So now he needs to play defense penetration. Right? Yeah, this is a power, so this is what we call like a power pick. The moment you have these two characters, the other team is usually in a lot of trouble. Yes, they play on the exact same client. Yeah, so this has all defense penetration characters. This has a lot of fixed damage. I don't know if I like the Ret Poly here. Like, Harsetti, I think is, like, kind of okay. Because now you just have to buy time for your Shu, right? But Shu through SPP is not that good. Festive Ida. Festive Ida, I think, is fine here. You get your stealth strip from Ball or the Sea Phantom. So, he's decently well postured playing into top 4. Win, did you like this Ret Poly pick? I wasn't really sure about it, but I think it caught the ban. Or at the very least, like, SYC took the win, so I felt okay about it. like after the win, but in the moment, it almost felt like it was a little too reactive. Ret Polys for Genua. It's also for Sea Phantom S3. Because if it's a good enough Ret Poly, you click S3 and she just stuns 4 characters. That's the threat. So they trade out Ret Poly versus Ida. Yeah, you can't play Ida. So he already decided on the ban, right? It's fine? Okay. Because I thought if it was a Crown Poly, like round 1, you're gambling Crown on 4 characters. It's like, especially into Sea Phantom, which tends to have ER, it's kind of risky, right? Poly, Ball, you miss 2, like, it could be Jeej. If it's damage, it's definitely not the play here. But, like, I think both players did what they should have, right? Which is, if you look at the most textbook way to play Epic 7, if you are the second pick player, right, which is KJ, you decide on a ban first. So he decided he was going to ban Ret Poly, and one of the ways he could kill this is if he outspeeds and Ida goes, right? So that's like the correct way to play as a second pick player, and the correct way to play as a first pick player is you just always ban last and you draft for top 4. It's not the funnest way, but it is a really strong way if you're trying to win a lot of games. You can easily have F on the Fire Poly. Don't think ER matters. I feel like you need a lot to hit an ER Poly, but I guess that your target there is more the Genua than anything. Yeah, and then the moment like he gets outsped here, I think it's just kind of Jover. Yeah, Ball can't really click because actually no, these two get sequenced out, right? So Stealth is still on the Ida. It's not the worst, I think. If Ball S2, he can win. Yeah, at the moment, I thought, like, you don't want to S2 there because you don't want to flush the Ida out of Stealth. But looking back at it, like, the Stealth is actually protected. Yeah, and then he missed that, which was really bad. You need to put the Shu to sleep because, yeah, Genua's defense broken. You eat this. Genua gets proc. He needs a reset now. You're playing solo carry Genua. Genua's reset. There's 2 stealth characters. That's 70% evasion. So you have to hit into 20% evasion. That miss was pretty bad because now even if you hit the second one, you probably miss kill. Yeah, that miss lethal. I think it was really close. If it didn't miss, I want to say it killed 20%. It would have been 6k for an FCC, roughly. Yeah, I think he would have killed. No? Double 20% miss? No, he just missed the first one. Doesn't really matter with Ball S2 because Genua's dying no matter what. I mean, I suppose, right? Yeah, and then now the moment like Genua dies, you're out of damage. You can't beat this. Assuming sleep shoot Ida. Yes. I think he could have just burned the ball. It was a slight misplay from KJ. Yeah, really quick GG. So I also saw a lot from Twitch chat where people were like, it's a Worlds game, why doesn't he just play it out? It's not fun when somebody FFs. No, it's when somebody who knows exactly what they're doing and they know their win condition is gone, right? Usually people play out games to stall for times while they think about the next game. When somebody FFs fast, it just means they're already done thinking. So he knows exactly what he's doing. Think Ball should have burned it. In hindsight, yes, but like when you're playing in the moment, like it's normal to misplay. So now KJ just says fuck the bullshit and he wants to play speed. And you ban these two, which makes sense. Yeah, so you know you're getting Liticud. You need to drop the Euthane to get half CR. Haste is fine because both tanks are out. Yeah, and then I really like this adaptation. So instead of going for the combo, you put Luna on 3 and then Seal, and then it gives you more outs. I like this, like, he, like, basically squeezed up his picks upwards, right? And then is Bellion, Infinite Horizon. Yeah, this is like an okay combo as well. Like, Bellion blocks the Soul Burn, and then Infinite Horizon cleanses after you don't Soul Burn. It makes sense here so far. Like, so far so good. Lion, like, there's 2 counterattack characters. I don't know if I liked it as much, because, like, I guess KJ was playing off the fact that, like, how do I say this? He thinks he's gonna resist and cleanse the bind, so Lion is a threat, right? And then Kayron, there's 2 forced AoE attacks, it's not bad. So he bans the Lion, and then Hand Guy gets banned. So Infinite Horizon Acades, there's 2 Infinite Horizon Acades builds, right? So somebody asked this earlier. They said, do you think build variety is at an all-time high? So I just want to show you guys the 2 versions of Infinite Horizon Acades. I think most people play this. And you would expect this to be able to reasonably resist a Lidica, right? Now, the issue with something like this is a lot of times Infinite Horizon is actually played looking like this. Let me mock you guys up a build. 2, 3, 4. I need a faster build, that's what it is. I'm not gonna bother completing a second set, but a lot of people actually play her looking like this. And the reason you do this is you put this on Soul Constellation and you use it to cut Omid Cleaves. So, you don't know which build it's on. If it's on the ER build like this, I would want to believe KJ's in a winning, or rather, SYC's in a winning spot. KJ's not in a winning spot. But if it's the other build, it's cooked, right? And like here, this is an anti-Omid Acades. You get tagged by the Lidica. And the reason why that works is if you get a Lidica close to 200 effectiveness, this gives you 250. Or this gives you 50 bonus, so it'll get you to like 230 to 250, generally speaking. And you can just tag. Kind of missed, unfortunate on the haste, but once the renewed will procs, I don't really think you need it. Not a fan of SYC, why not? He's like good at the game. Yeah, and then through the Euphine, you just refresh your Lidica and you get her to go again. And because like this is actually, yeah, you guys can tell this is really fast Acades, right? It's threatening the Luna turn, you just pull her back. He seems smug, but isn't every RTA player? I don't think you can actually name an RTA player that's not smug. In comparison to KJ. No, KJ's very smug, dude. When dude, KJ's #1 trait is he chokes in tournaments because he literally, instead of going for the safe win, he will try to go for the style win. And it loses him way more games. The reason why KJ has not won a single tournament up until this point is because he always goes for the style win. How is that not smug behavior? Have they not seen KJ emote live? I'm guessing not, unless you have a very different definition of smug. You've earned at least 1 smirk if you're in a tournament. Let me put it this way, guys. KJ tries to go for so many style wins in tournaments, he dropped a tournament to me, man. SYAC literally messaged some really nice words to Facepump after their set, but okay, he's smug. Yeah, I don't think he means that personally, Wind. I just don't think he knows the people at all. That's base, though. Yeah, no, I really like SYAC. He's like, I played against Facepump so much, I feel like he's my brother at this point. And like, I could believe that straight up. I don't know, I like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, and then after that, like, Kayron will just cook him. Doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah, you spear him. Kayron gets the counter. Yeah, Jeej. Yeah, Hate's not winning that. He looks like a nice guy. I mean, if he's been beating ass and he's like top 3 at Worlds, I think he's also allowed to be smug, you know? At some point, somebody's earned a pass to be smug. Who's the guy that likes to draft Fire Ravi? Hosmare? That was the champion from last year. He got knocked out, given a second life by Nezuko, and then learned to not pick Fire Ravi. Okay, so he goes for a control pivot here into these two. I don't know if I like the DJ, but yeah, I guess playing into the FCC is like fine, right? Because both of these guys are playing standard. KJ seems hella chill, down to earth. He's chill, but I don't know if KJ's down to earth. Have you seen KJ's mansion tour? KJ's given a mansion tour on stream. KJ literally is like he's born in an oligopoly. I don't know how much you know about Korea's like social structure. Like KJ like he does mansion tours. He lives in a fucking mansion, dog. Just a couple million? No, it's like his account's just a couple of million, yeah, but he's probably like net worth a couple billion, you know? He's a fucking oligarch. Like, what can you do, man? Bro, it's like Brother H. Is Brother H a fucking oligarch? He's billionaire for real, for real. No, stop. Yeah, I really like this draft, because, like, all of these units are out. No Aram. Rom's out from last match. Bellion's out. Yeah, I really like this, because the only way you could stop Alua at this point is take ML Aria, right? But ML Aria is so ass into this. Must be nice. I mean, you still have to, like, work for a living. In KJ's case, he just has a lot of spare time to play Epic 7. Oh god, fuck. My hand slipped, guys. Where is it? Where were we? Okay, I see that. That has to be game 1. Okay, that's game 2. Alright, we're back. Okay, holy shit, I gotta use the arrow keys. I can't keep doing this. Yeah, SBA's gonna get banned. SBA is just like one of those checkmate characters, right? You have to ban it. So is Green Celine. Green Celine was just too good. Cause this is guaranteed to click, and we're soul burning too. Felt like SYC couldn't do anything here. Yes, he did cook. I mean, this is like a really common tactic. Is when and you have to think about this. This is not something you can do on ladder because all of these characters exist, right? You're only pre-banning 2 per side. So when Aram's out, Bellion's out, you cannot pick anything that could legally stop a Hellion Lua. You are fucking cooked at that point. Yvonne Cheese, thank you for the follow. When is SBA a good pick? When you know your opener can soul burn the book to strip, so SBA can stun 5 idiots. And when I say 5 idiots, I mean the 4 on screen and then the 1 behind the screen. But obviously he banned the SBA here, so no idiots found. Yeah, and I really like the Sage Vivian pairing with this too. Like, you don't have any focus, but she still does everything she needs to, and her S1 gives her CR. I think that was really clever. That's something I didn't see coming. Also, this is crazy. Do you guys see this? Oh shit, you guys might not see this because of my thing covering this. I want you guys to pay attention to this Lua character's cooldowns, okay? That says 2. She hard CC'd 4 characters, and that thing says 2 turns cooldown. Like, what are we fucking talking about, bro? Oh, does that say 1 now? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you think you were gonna get to play the game? Yeah, all he needs to do is not, like, get 4-man stunned right here. It's like, stuns 2, that's not the greatest. Oh, would you look at that? The Lua cooldowns are now up. What the fuck? Like, what are we talking about? Like, this pairing is actually so nutty. Yeah, once this lands, like, SYC's not playing the game anymore. It's over. Game 3, all the knights are out, and then we're fall. If you guys notice this trend for, like, at least tank down players, when the knights are out, you fall back down to, Dragon Brysenia and Blood Moon Haste again. Needs a buff, by the way. This message is brought to you by the chatters on Stove. Is there anything Saya could have done differently there? You could have pre-banned differently and banned ML Lua. That's really it. ML Lua's a character. Okay, so how do you know when characters are like good versus OP, guys? So OP characters or borderline OP characters are characters where if they're allowed into the game, there is a way you could come up with a 100% win rate draft when they're at the peak of their power. Luna could have done that back when she was at peak, right? There was also different drafts you could have done with Architect Leica, funnily enough, when she first came out, where it was really fucking hard to beat her. But Lua is definitely one of those characters where if, like, now that you have a ROM and now, like, there's different characters that just naturally counter her, right? Like ML Aria. I also think Festive Ida is decent at countering her. Lionheart kind of counters her, really depends on the turn order. There's a lot of stuff you could do. But when Lua first came out and you pulled out one of those drafts, there is no way you could beat her. Like, you're fucking done if you let him have the Soul Burns and the Soul Burn Floodgates. It was fucking over because you picked her on 3. So you either have to take her away or set up your, like, anti-Soul Burn characters. Last season, Euphine Anchor? Yeah, Euphine Anchor was too strong last season. I don't know if I like this. I thought that was a really early Hua-Young, but I guess that's like, you take another Anchor and you're taking a pick away. I don't know if I like SYAC's comp here. I think he tried to cook, and I think he actually threw KJ off. I thought KJ's draft was good enough here. All you need in this spot... Actually, what would you need in this spot? Never fucking mind, bro. SYAC cooked. I was gonna say Euphine, but then I realized Euphine's fucking Ganj. What's a good stat line for Barunka on counter immunity? You can check out my guide for that. I have a whole video about how to build one of those. You can find it on the channel. DN. Yeah, so it's just like... The structure for KJ is obviously like, you have tank on 3, it's a standard match with 3 supports, but one of your supports can close the game, so you have to like play her to that. You ban out the highest damage potential. Yeah, he missed the reset on DN, and I thought it was fucking over. I don't see how she would facilitate that type of gameplay. She would facilitate that type of gameplay by 1, being a combat readiness pusher, and 2, taking it away from your opponent. It's the reason why half the aggro comps run a Euphine Anchor. He misses a provoke there. That haste was kind of clutch. Strips the anti-crit. Piles more damage in. Oh yeah, this is the big turn. I don't know how he managed to get this turn off. He gets the defense break, strips the anti-crit, and then lines it up with the Hua-Young with exactly 10 souls. Surprised he killed through mid and Penres. No, the defense break definitely lets him kill. Straight up. Because it ignores Aureus. It ignores Aureus straight up. The S3 is a good skill. Yeah, once that's gone, like, you have no win condition as KJ. The Hwayoung basically can solo, and if the Hwayoung can't solo, the haste will just anchor you back versus the Crow. It was over. So it goes to G5. Right, so once again, we go back to Illy versus FCC Shu. Yeah, I think this is where SYC gets cooked here. He drops a Lua. There's no more Laya in the game, right? He plays the Laya, so this is a really good spot for a Lua to come through. So now we've winded back the game 2 years with all this bullshit banned. Obviously, when you're in this spot, you pick Peyra to outspeed. You want to have Requiem, but he played Requiem last game, so he kind of drafted himself into a corner here. It's really not that many things he can do. Honestly, you might as well Summertime Iseria and Ida there. He drops Peyra, but no bridges. Yeah, I don't like Jacko. I think Jacko versus this, even if you land your debuff, you lose 50% pen. It feels so ass. Yeah, and then Dilly kills you. Aram kills you. Oh, Aram is still out. Yeah, so Caesarea would not have been good. Ida would have been okay, but like, yeah, Bellion's out. You have to play through Arya. So there's a lot of like really awkward interactions here. I don't like Jacko though. I thought, okay. So personally, yeah, I think he probably should have just chanced it with the Ida. Cause like, okay, you go Ida, he has to go Arya or some shit like that, right? He goes Arya, then your Shu just beats him if you can find a good enough 5th pick, right? At that point, like if you have a good ER Ray, might as well take your chances with the Lua. Cause that, if you guys think back, right, to, I think like it was like game 2 matches ago, KJ kind of did a very similar thing to him. It was this match, right? If you guys remember, like, he goes FCC Shu, and you're using this not as an actual, like, hard win condition, but as a pretense, right? Because all the soul floodgates in the game are, it's like Bellion, ML Arya, it's all the bullshit that has HP scaling. So you don't really want to pick these characters versus Urban Shadow Shu. So KJ used that really well, and it was kind of a shame SYAC didn't pick up on that. Because, like, yeah, you have Peyra in this spot, and all you have to do is pick, like, the Soulburn characters that work with Peyra, and I think he'll be fine. But in this case, like, he kind of goes into a Celine. I think Celine is good. So obviously she gets banned. I don't like the Jacko. I would have rather him taken the chance and just go Ida. I really like Ida Peyra. I'm a big believer of Ida Peyra. Right, and you know KJ has a DPS, well, KJ probably has like 3 Illies. He picked the right one for the spot. It was first picked. I'm gonna assume it's a DPS one. If it's a DPS one, you could stun it with Ida. But the Aram into the double Lua, S3 is fucking dirty though. So every character is like reset by 2 turns, except the FCC. The FCC looks like she has ER. Yeah, but you play this out, and I think it's just so favored towards the Lua player. The Lua with Beguile is just so strong here. Yeah, and the Urban Shadow Shu just takes too long to get the speed buff going. It's 2 Lua resets into a Dilly reset, max 3 resets on the team. It's pretty dirty. It's pretty dirty. Yeah, she sure did try. I actually think she got kind of close, like, putting the Dilly this low. But you can't close anything out, and then Lua S1 defense breaks you for fun, too. So that's KJ versus SYAC. Okay, Nero versus Xiaoxunai. So, this is really tough. Anytime you're a cleaver, and you're fighting a faster player, it's already fucked. That's the short of it. If you're a cleaver and somebody is just naturally faster than you, you're fucked. And by my knowledge, Nero is not as fast as Xiaoxunai. So he's already fighting an uphill battle. So game 1, we're leaning into a Lidica game, but the problem with this is Lidica is very hit or miss into Festive Ida. He goes Lion on 3 too. Is this good? Do I like this Lion? I like the Lion. I don't know if I like the Hellion Lua. You reasonably have one book, and then you're racing one of the fastest Payrus in the world. He bans your Litica, you ban the ball. Gawky Lion felt weird. I feel like he's really thrown off his game here. I think somebody's been teaching Nero too much on like how to pivot, and he's not really playing like his version of the game. Okay, so Peyra goes now. Ida, Luna, like, honestly, it actually doesn't look that bad. Yeah, because the Luna, oh, wait, the Luna goes, oh, it might be bad. Yeah, okay, this is definitely just somebody who knows what they're doing. Swift attack on the Luna, S2 is an extra turn whenever there's no CR floodgates. So that goes, the extra turn comes in, and then also Ida's slightly more ahead, so you can even actually use the CR to make plays with it. Yeah, Soul Burn this. If you land every silence, it's just fucking over. It's guaranteed. Yeah, so now you need to blow up the effect nullifier, and then the Lua needs to try to provoke it. So yeah, so he Soul Burns for that. Okay, that's fine. And now Lua just needs to provoke. Alright, and it's over. Like, you're silenced off of this, there's nothing you can do. Yeah, once this comes in, all you have to do is just, like, everybody burn their cooldowns. Get Peyra the S1 Soul Burn, and then with this amount of defense breaks, it's just, there's nothing you can do. Yeah. And these guys are, like, they know each other's playstyle so well, they just know when they've lost. And they've already done their prep work. That's why they're FFing really fast as well. Is like, the longer you spend feeling bad is one less second you spend feeling good about your draft. You think he's trying to learn how to pivot because he's slower? He has to. That's exactly how you have to play. Like, you have no choice, right? You're forced to pivot. He actually tried to do that at the end of the season. And the reason why I'm not a big Nero believer is, it's just this, man. I think I'm at the bottom line of what a good player is. And I think I'm right at the top of what, like, a bum-ass player should look like. Bro, Nero tried to pivot against me, and he died twice end of the season. I fought him 3 times, he pivoted twice, he died twice. The one time he just jammed imprints against me, he cooked me. Because he's just faster than me. Pooh's Tommy Cleavers cannot legally pivot. I see. Well, you know, consider him illegal. It is what it is. Yeah, I like this I like the sequencing here too. You take Sea Phantom because all the openers are banned, and then you just jam Empyrean to block out the Genua, and then you take this, and now you have you take away his CR team as well, because this is one of the nicest characters with Sea Phantom. You pick up the Shu. Shu is fine. Yeah, Shu Ross slowed him down way too much, and now you get Peyra wrecked here. Zebby, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, Tori is like, it's okay. It's not the best character. Even into Wreck, it's actually not that good. Also, guys, the easiest way you can think about this is Wreck Peyra not being 2 separate characters. Anytime Blue Peyra is picked, she's glued to Requiem Rolana. They're one character that takes up 2 slots. I don't think I've ever seen one instance of a successful Blue Peyra without a Requiem Rolana being attached. And like here, you just take the SBA, you ban Destina or ban Tori. I think both are okay. Destina would, or SBA would do way too much damage. Probably just ban the Destina, get it over with. Anything landing on the Tori should kill her. Yeah, honestly, I don't think there's anything to see here. The moment Peyra Wreck comes out, the game's over. Yeah, and here you're like, reset across 2. You're unbuff across 3. So you have to actually give everything over here. And actually, you killed the wreck, and it actually looks really tough for Xiaoxunai for a second. But what really matters is just like pound for pound, especially like Arya is just too good at trading, and you've disabled a lot of characters' kits, right? You stunned the Ross once. The Polly has no dual attacks. If she did, be a very, different looking game. And because the Ross is stunned, he can't reapply the immunity, which means the Tori can be stunned. So, Xiao plays really fucking well here. If you know you're slower and it's difficult to cleave, can't you pick straight anti-cleave? Let's say you pick straight anti-cleave into this. Which anti-cleave character is beating Empyrean Arya as a 1-2? You would be down way too much tempo versus one of the best hit-for-hit trading bruisers in the game. Who also injures, mind you. You would straight up lose. The reason why you can't just be an anti-cleave player as your main playstyle is because it just doesn't trade well into most of the slower team comps. It's literally only good versus cleave. I don't know if that crit made a difference or not, but that was pretty cheeky too. Sup, Rule? Sup, Miho? How you guys doing? Yeah, we're just going over some of the matches today. If you missed matches this weekend, no spoilerino, please. I haven't seen these videos yet, you know? Just be respectful to everybody else in chat. No spoilerinos. Payrate gets banned here for both. I'm actually a little bit surprised on Narrow bans it. I guess he's planning on playing something else. Spirit Eye. Okay, so Chinese players love top speed Spirit Eye. All of their Spirit Eyes are like fucking 310, dude. Dude, that shit is not okay. Actually, speaking of which, what is my fastest Spirit Eye? Dude, those fuckers love fast Spirit Eye, man. What is my fastest that I can make? Because most of them are like 310. I've even seen a 316 one. That shit is crazy. If I put my Sid gear on, oh god. Hold up. Okay, maybe I gotta put on a better piece. So it, like, actually looks good. Yeah, this is the best I got. How do you make a 310 Celine with damage? Can't relate. I mean, it's not damage the way you think it is. It's closer to this damage. It's definitely not left side damage, it's right side damage. Spirit Eye, by far one of the scariest units to be 310. I mean, a lot of damage dealers, like, guys, damage dealers being at that fast is just not very balanced. Can you guys think of another maybe 300 speed bracket unit that could do a lot of damage? That's really considered really OP? I don't know if I can think of another one, guys. If you guys could think of another character that could be built above 300 damage, and, 300 speed, and could do a lot of damage, I would almost say that character might even be pre-banned every single fucking game. You know what I mean? ML Payra? Yeah, guys, like, ML Payra's banned every single fucking game here, and so is Renak, right? That's just how it goes. Sid has to shoulder a risk, right? Like, if you don't kill anything, he just doesn't do anything. Payra doesn't have to worry about it. Renak stealths herself. This one gives herself immortality and has damage limit and can counter crits. Like, Sid ain't got none of that. Let's see. So, he's kind of posturing for both Lidica and anti-Lidica. Lidica he banned though, so he might just be using this as like a utility pick. Let's go forward here. I don't know if I like this. He's picked this twice, right? And you kind of have to be like, does that even work? Did you try to get in the tournament? No, I didn't because they wanted me to cast. I'm not allowed to play if I cast, by the way. Also, my family was here the entire second week of the qualifier, so I couldn't play. I get to see my family like twice a year. I'm spending time with them. Yeah, so I felt like he got cooked so hard here, man. Like, this is like classic case of a draft where an aggro player is just like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Hopefully this works. A Miki there. Yeah, I don't know if I like a Miki into this comp specifically. So he pops that. Strays drops a turn here. I don't know if I like this turn order. Because I see what he's going, right? There's so many things that are like gonna hit you, but he parks this in the back. And the Ida is clearly very tanky. I think it was better you park a Miki in the back. Yes, yes. I thought Nero was fucking cooked. That was clearly a panic Strays. Like, as an aggro player, like, it's a pretty big thing when you are versus a slower player or a player that's tanking down and you have no idea how to win. You just drop the Strays on him. Imagine you play and cast the game. It's doable. It's just really difficult. Yeah, like, I would prefer if you put a Miki in the back. Yeah, and then that... I really don't like Bastion of Perlucia for Dragon Bright Senya. I think it kind of inted you right there. Yeah, now Celine gets to actually play the game. Now it's fucking cooked. And then you're down the strip. Yeah, it's so awkward. And then Lion gets to do Lion things. I think Xiao misplayed his own, like, draft positioning right there. I think he could have won if it was a Miki in the back, but, you know, hindsight, right? Okay, so now we go into game 4. Narrow Claws back 1. Sea Phantom, like, even more openers out, especially Payra out. Sea Phantom super safe. And then you have Ball, you have Abigail. Okay, now Narrow's fucking cooking. He's like, he found his footing, right? So imagine you're like falling down and then he like, his foot lands on the ground. And this is where you pick yourself up. So Xiao has no idea what he's doing with the Abigail. Neither does anybody else. I think this is just to prevent like one unit from getting bought by a Genua. This on 3 I thought was unfucking losable versus Ball. So he drops Frida, Melissa. Now he's all in on the cleave. He goes Sid Silk. This is really bad, because that means you can only pick 1 up. And then Sid Silk here gets you 2. So you have to ban one of these 2. Right? You either want to be able to pop a carry, because you don't want to be stuck versus a immortal one of these. Especially when you're going Sid. So I think he has to ban the Abigail now. Because as long as he protects one of these, he's good. And Ball could just disrupt his team. And then in this scenario, like, none of this race is favorable. Because you're down 1 speed imprint versus 2. You just ban this. And hope you outspeed Sid with +1. Do I still have the Sid stats? Yeah, and then Frida goes ahead of the Sid by 1%. You guys can see the 99% in this corner here. I'm pretty sure that's just speed RNG. It's the same reason why he feels so comfortable about it, because this is the Sid stats. So like, you know, if it were you guys, wouldn't you guys also feel comfortable racing with this? Like, bro, I'll race a Frida any day if I have this, man. What the fuck? Like, what are we talking about? That's not even a question, right? This is 330 speed. This is, like, if you're assuming no speed RNG, that would be 333 speed. And I don't think that Frida is 320. I'm pretty sure that Frida is about 310, 312. Give me that. I mean, if you pumped, like, 150 to 250k into your account, I'm sure you could probably have something similar. Like, shit doesn't come for free, man. Yeah, all you have to do is just put shit to sleep right here. We missed on the Sid, you hit it again. Cause like, so far that cuts the Vildred, right? Yep, and then now it's over. Melissa can just do whatever. Yeah, no, like now it's just too much damage. You can't do anything about that. My fastest unit is 308. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you didn't spend the level amount of money like he did. Yeah, so like, Sid is gone. If you get Vildred that turn, Vildred rinses your board. My CC statements have to be at about 19k. I think you gotta pump like 10 times more than that. You probably hit it. If you're gonna do that, I do it when like Otherworldly Breach comes out. It's probably more efficient that way. I mean, to be fair, I think if like you are within 8 speed of like a Giga Mega spender, you should feel pretty good about that. 150 to 200k thousand. No, not 200k thousand. That implies $200 million. 100k already implies 100,000. So yes. Yes, but no. I really don't like this Ray. I think Narrow pivots Ray way too early, and it punishes him huge. It's a really bad look. So second pick Ray, Aram Ray, and then he pivots slow. It's just Teiyu into Mort. There's 2 counterattack characters here. Mort shuts them down. Like, good drafting. Thrillo, think of the follow. Yeah, I mean, we watched KJ play earlier. KJ's account is like, that's a famous account. Like, he spent $1.5 million US on it. Like, of course he's gonna have 6 copies of every character triple S on premium gear. Like, at that spending level, like, you need a dedicated team to maintain your account for you. But he just does it himself, because for the love of the sport. What do you do, man? Yeah, so this is just a logic puzzle, right? You're going first, all you have to do is figure out the right kill order, the game's over. Yeah, first you go for the defense break on the highest HP target. Spirit Eye Celine goes. If the Bihua kicks into the Elegos, it's really bad. But that's a 25% chance, right? 75%, Xiao just wins. Yeah. And then the moment it doesn't kick that, bomb goes. And now you can just kill the Ray. It doesn't matter anymore. You can get 1 more hit in. You don't even need a S3, but he S3's here to play it safe. Yes, KJ keeps the game free to play. KJ is the reason why this game is free to play and you can download it for free on the App Store. He pays for literally everyone else. I gotta uninstall. Have you ever been to a bar before and somebody's just having a really good day and they buy a whole round for the entire bar? That's basically what KJ does. Alright, we get a little fist pump. Why uninstall? Shoutouts to my king KJ, yeah. It's not like you're fighting these people. I mean, some people are coming into the game with pretty big aspirations. Let's see. So far, we have 2 5-game sets, right? Like, this has been a fucking sweaty night. He pays for everyone's tabs? Exactly. He keeps the server on, man. Okay, so this has actually been my favorite player in all of Worlds so far. This guy, I think he's really good. So I thought he for sure, he 1,000,000% cooks Facepump. Facepump looks so bad. Let's see. So Facepump's just going for the old classic, right? Because the last time Facepump played, he played so, like, out of order. It didn't look good at all. Facepump is like a kind of like a one-trick pony. Like, all he does is cleave. Oh shit! Oh, Lucy is streaming top 30. Yo, make sure you guys, if you're on Twitch, go follow Lucy or go watch Lucy play for top 30 arena. Yeah, I think this is a really safe opening versus somebody you know is likely going to play Ahmed. Yes. Ahmed, and then he pivots into control. Okay. I'm not seeing this pivot because I don't have Witch Tenny, but I don't think it looks very good. Like, it looks bad. Yeah, and then you pick two things here that just beat this, and all you have to do is just ban the Kisei. Or actually, no, you have to ban the Luna, because Luna has all the passives. But this is where it gets kind of muddy, though. Get the skin, get out. I mean, you're not really playing against any of these guys until you hit like top 200. Even if you're like an Emperor or a Warlord player, the chances of you actually having to play these guys is like almost nil. Wait, we missed the crit damage buff too. Facepump is my brother. Holy fuck. Yeah, you scythe the Ida, get your extra turn. S2, yeah, she Payra can't evade, so that's a guaranteed crit. And as long as you hold versus the Kisei here, right? Because you have you ban the Luna, there's no seal, so you have full defense you don't have full defense penetration. That's still a lot of damage. Can you guys imagine if the Kisei actually hit crit damage buff? The game is just fucking giga over. That goes. Oh, yeah. And then now, I think this just becomes a Yuffie anchor. Lionheart Sermia is going to do her thing. Yep, Golden Rose heals you back up. Oh, no, he's above half, so he does damage. Gets one good counter here. Yeah, and Lionheart Sermia can't really close versus this, right? We saw this exact outcome so many times. Yeah, you just clank that S3. Game's fucking over. Was Facepump the underdog? For sure. Yeah, Yuffie beats Lionheart, like, every time. It's a pretty big reason why Lionheart fell out of the meta. It's just like, you can't beat Yuffie. Yuffie is too consistent. The second counter saved the game? Yes. It gave him enough fighting spirit for an immediate S3 and killed the Payra. Even if he didn't win the game right then and there, though, the Ilanav has to attack her. He still has Holy Sack. LHC kills my Yuffie every single time. You're probably not running Holy Sack. Facepump is juiced. I'm not sure what you mean. He just looks like a regular skinny fat Asian guy like me. Well, yeah, if you're not running Holy Sack, you'll die. If you run Holy Sack, you come back alive. His gear is sick? No, I don't think it has to do with his gear particularly. I mean, if you were here, like, I don't know, you're on YouTube, man. Wind back the VODs. I literally did the same thing against a Korean Legend player earlier. Twice. Like, A Yuffie beats this every time. You cannot win this anchor matchup. All you have to do is kill everything else, and A Yuffie gets the job done. It's two Korean Legend players. Show game, please? You're on YouTube. Wind back the VODs, man. I'm not going to take both the other 90-something people on YouTube and the 100-something people on Twitch and use their time just so you can see the game. Wind it back on YouTube, buddy. Jesus. Alright, so no Empyrean. We're going for first pick here. I feel like first pick Polly's a little bit early now. We've kind of seen this gone wrong a couple of times now. It's part of the reason why she fell off in the meta.
honey.
Folly Maker, think of the follow. Everyone knows about Omid Cleave is still hard to fight? Yes. Omid Cleave is not easy to fight. It is beatable. It's just not easy. So we go for a ROM here. I don't like a ROM into Crow. I like a ROM into something a lot more aggressive. Crow just kind of forces you to be slow. Briar Witch. I do like Briar Witch Frida here. This gives them the room to pick 2 characters. Flans, okay, yeah, you have to ban this. And then Requiem Mirana comes in as too big of a threat. You also have to ban that. Kind of cheeky from Facepump. He won draft there. Yeah, you do this. Renewed Will pushes your team. Bop. That pushes the Frida again, because that's Soul Constellation. So Frida can push again. What counters in a ROM and RTA? She's a support. You don't have to counter her. You just have to counter everything else. That's the important part. Yeah, Doctor's Bag was like kind of okay there. You drop some defense breaks, but Tori kind of doesn't care. Tori's a really good nuker. So you take that out. If you land the defense break here, it's just a wash. It's not a wash, so it still has a chance. You have to S1 here, the A-Ross. Yeah, now I think like it just takes way too long for you to tempo back into the game, because you're not really going to be able to kill the Frida. You're not going to be able to kill the Briar Witch either. And then you could like kind of kill the Ross, but it'll take you too long. And in a 1v1, Tori actually beats Flan every time if you go into that endgame. So he horses the Ross. Kills that. Yeah, all you have to do now is just kill the Crow, and then as long as you end in a 1v1 instead of a 2v1, Tori wins that every time. That was a really good draft from Facepump. Capitalize on the Crow third pick. It really slowed him down, right? I like that. Tori Soulburn into Flan is so funny, especially if you have a Wind Rider stack. It just murders her. So at this point, I'm like, okay, my GOAT is not my GOAT for a reason. We've seen so many BO5s today, like this is where we get the comeback, right? Bans Omid, bans Aligos. He has to ban Boss, bans Peyra. I'm like, first pick Luna, we are fucking winning this game. And then I'm like, okay. Festive Ida, like, I don't know if we like this into the Luna, and I think Facepump picks Festive Ida too early. Euphine is fine. What does he go on 3? Because, like, this is where you drop your opener. FP is just laddering him. Yeah, that's how it ended up being, right? So, Ran Jacko, I feel like, is usually what happens, and what you rely on when you're out of ideas. That's like, okay. He drops an Ed into a Lion. I mean, you have to ban the Lion here. And I think if you're face pumped, you just ban Ed and you just kind of call it a day, right? Oh no. Oh no, you banned the Luna. Wait, that makes sense. Yeah, so now with Chain of Chiron, all you have to do is just hope Jacko doesn't randomly get tagged. Yeah, like you don't have to think. That's just a soul burn. We eat the bounce. It missed. That landed the blind from chains. So the thing you guys have to understand about Ram versus Ed is Ed has a 40% chance to bounce back an impactful debuff, not factoring in the immunity, right? If the immunity aside, Ed has a 40% chance, factoring in the 15, it's about 34% chance, and then he lands the blind, so that gets cut to 18% chance, because you only have half a chance of hitting. If you have a very fast Light Mary, can't you cut Zio since her base speed is faster? Yes. But it needs to be so fast that you're probably not building her on that. You probably could. Yeah, so that's gonna one-shot the Ed. And the follow-up attack probably just kills something else with defense break entirely. Yeah, you lose the Rand. Rand did his job. Like, the Bihuas this set for these matches have not been it. And Jacko misses the kick, but that doesn't matter. Because now you just... Do you even need an S3? Or do you just go for the S1? Because you force the hand guy S3 already. You could just save this and greet it. You still gotta be 20% faster. No, you just have to be 10% faster. You use RuneScape music? Nope, I like MapleStory music. It's my stream, deal with it. Also, I'm really fucking lazy, and I don't want to have to swap playlists and look for a new playlist. Isn't it 10%? Yeah, but you need probably close to 300 speed, and at that point, are you gonna have enough ER to do what you want? Right? And all a Zio player has to do is move it up by 2 to 3%, and then you're stuck in a really weird spot again. So at this point, the Hwayoung still has kick, which is okay, because now you kick it into the Yufine, and the Yufine can't come back from Holy Sack. And now it's kind of rough, right? So you need to land one good counter, and he just didn't get a single counter. And then Facepalm just wins. And I'm like, that's a fucking 3-0. Like, we watch KJ and like Xiaoxu and I get taken to 5 games, and you're just gonna 3-0 my GOAT. Like, Facepalm is so back, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, and then there's the interview. And then 4th set, right? Kukerbat versus Light. I actually thought this was like a really good set. This was so interesting to watch. There's so many 18 to 20k LHCs. Well, I mean, she's a bruiser. Bruisers has to survive first. They lack damage because of it? Not really. It depends on what you're trying to do with the character. For most cases, as long as your gear score is high, trading hit for hit, you'll win. This series was so good. So Kukerbat gives away first game Barunka. I feel like you never want to do that, but Kukerbat apparently really likes to leave both up. If you're the second pick player, the best thing you can do is just ban boss, ban Renak. If they live to S3 you twice, they don't need the damage to S3 you once. It's like, I'm not sure what you're saying is exactly what I'm saying, but it's like close enough, you know what I mean? How do I say this? Let me put what Shinigami's trying to say in like more human terms. You can build to survive to your second S3, but you cannot build to only S3 once, but but do double the damage. Does that make sense? Like, having a lot of bulk on Lionheart makes a lot of sense, especially with the new base stats. It's a lot more HP in base. Yeah, it's like I know what you mean, dude. It's a lot more reasonable for most players to just build their LHC to just go twice. Or survive till the second S3. Than to, like, try to, like, one-shot the entire enemy. Like, you'll never be able to double your damage output with this character because of the way C damage is capped, but HP and defense can't be capped. I like slow line with full damage. I don't. I play a lot of combat readiness manipulation. Miss me playing anything at base speed. Except Boss Arunka and Blood Moon Haste. Like, Blood Moon Haste just needs the bulk. Boss just needs the bulk. I saw the vision here, but I'm like, does it work? It kind of does, but Kukerbat Ran is the most diabolical thing I've ever seen. What's Kukerbat's Ran? I just know it's fast. Like, his Ran and his Lidica are really fast. When I get those pulled out on me, I just get outsped and die. Let's see. 317 135F. Oh, it's okay, it's a fake 317 Ran. I see. Set critique. Set vitesse. Bro, set vitesse goes crazy, man. It's an HP ring. It's not even an effectiveness ring. That's wild. I thought for sure it would have been on effectiveness ring. It's also on symbol. He's fucking cooking, dude. Vix faced the entire ass review. It's kind of true. Yeah, I also, do you guys like the fact that in French, Ran is just called Ran with 2 N's? Like, what? How? I didn't understand the A Tywin at all. I think because there's no cleanse here, you set up this turn to go for the defense break. I'm pretty sure the idea was you strip everything and you defense break and stun 4 dudes, and then use your AU Fiend and your souls on the Payra to just run them over in like 2 rotations. The AOL missed the stun, missed the strip here, so now your Tywin can't stun 4 characters. That's it. That's the draft. The fact that you see this? The Illinav resisted here. The resistance? That's what won late game 1. Yeah, like, can you imagine if he defense broke 4 dudes and stunned 4 dudes? AU Fiend gets a Soulburn S1, Payra gets a Soulburn S1. Like, you could see reasonably these 2 getting just picked off, right? Do you see the vision? You may not agree with the draft, but you have to be able to see the vision, right? Or at the very least, if you played any amount of RTA, you could see the vision. Yeah, so after that play gets blown up, because that entire comp is predicated on one really good play. The moment you can't get this playthrough, like, it's time to go next. I'm pretty sure here you just play a longer set and see if you get lucky. But unfortunately, like, Yuffie can only do so much with a defense break on her face, and then it's just a wash. All right, go second game. All right, I'm gonna do this, guys. We'll yap through the draft, and then I'll leave you guys to watch it with casters. I need to take a piss. So we're setting up to play Lidica. I know Kukerbat's Lidica's fast as hell. Yeah, it's because if the Tywin still ripped it, it would have CR pushed the Empyrean to the top, she cleanses 2, and then, like, basically that entire rotation does nothing, so he had to hold it. So Light is kind of just still opting for a Torii draft. Shu is good, Crow is good. And then this is where Light is like, I'm the fast player now, right? And this is where it gets unfortunate. You just have to pay your respects to the Zeo, so that's getting banned. SBA is getting banned because you're never playing Soulburn Ran into SBA. That shit is just not okay. All right, I'll leave you guys with the casters. I have to take a piss.
Great ban bait, as we were talking
And
about.
Zero
There you
has
go.
to be banned as the opener for Kugerbat. And let's see if Light can continue his streak after round 1, or Kugerbat with some counter potential from the Blue Bloom Haste. And also Shu with the Blue Crow Aram now going through. Here we go, round number 2. Light in the lead, best of 5. How much damage? And how many are going to land?
Always give my all. Whether
Meant
you
to
win
focus.
or
Well, we got
Soul
those souls
Burn
if
is
we
the
want to land some
blade!
debuffs.
in an instant.
Yep.
Dare you?
Oh. The strip
counterattack
though.
from the haste.
Oh, big damage, big healing.
Did you come to see me?
Oh.
Wow, and the gear score already coming through. Requiem Roana now finally gets her no attack buff, only defense pencil. The defense breaks don't matter just yet. Will this matter? Oh, a little bit of a counter.
Your companion.
Woo. Okay. Few punches exchanged.
Punches being traded back and forth now as 3 is going to come through from the Dragon Bright. I think Light needs to all in the Blood Moon Haste before he can do any more damage.
Counterattack?
Another
Man, but he is
counterattack though.
No
away.
stuff, no
Doesn't get the strip though. Yeah, so no extra healing, and now maybe Tori, if she gets a Cascade prop, we have to identify and delete Cascade from the game files. We want to get our continued game plan through. No Cascade proc though.
Our audio quality.
Another
Survives
counter. Oh
another
my
counterattack.
Like I said,
He's keeping himself so healthy with the Celestine.
everything.
That's right. Luckily, he couldn't strip there either because of Tori's unique
The
effect.
music's
but
also
this is
not bad
looking
either.
a little scary.
Rand goes down and Ron gets the turn. Now you get the full reset. Wait a minute. I think Kugerbat can stabilize off the back of all of these counterattacks. Yeah, so basically, there's a little something you guys need to know about Light. I've said this on broadcast like plenty of times, but Light is a very big, like, he used to be the biggest cleaver in like the entire game. And his entire thing, why he stopped cleaving, was just because he's so unlucky. He gets really unlucky. And the entire reason why he's a tank down player is just like the tournament performances. Like whenever he needed to be lucky, he's been unlucky. So he plays only tank down now, basically to shave down RNG. Yeah, and I think he's getting flashbacks of why he stopped being a cleaver. So that gets Kugerbat back in it. I don't even think that was his fault. I think he drafted and played decently this game too. All right, let's see. That game was won if Haste didn't counter every attack. Not if he hits a Cascade. He missed Cascade with 4 buffs twice. If he hits 1 Cascade, he wins. That's not even like a question. RNG is RNG. If you're blocked, you're blocked. Exactly. I'm glad we're all in agreement to that. Okay, so this is where Kugerbat starts cooking. Yeah, you lock Lion on 3. Nothing wrong with that. So you go FCC here. Con 4. Yeah, we're hyper carrying the Lion, but like Lion doesn't necessarily have a winning matchup versus AU. That's always gonna be like really fucking rough, right? Oh yeah, and then you just monk them on 5. Yeah, these are like the characters that die to monk. Okay, so Peyra goes first. We're just full revving. Yup, you trigger the counter attack because Kugerbat counter attacks a lot. And then now you have a 3-turn immunity, which means like Conqueror Lilius can't do nothing versus you. Nice. We like that. We like that. Okay, Okay, we land the provoke. That was like a pretty good provoke as well. So Lulucar does her thing. $15K, that's a really squishy Lulucar as well. You sealed the Ilanav. Oh, and then he's attack tune on this. Well, I guess you would be, right? So now this puts a lot of pressure on Light to be able to one-shot this Euphine. And behind a Fallen Cecilia, like, it's just not possible. Cougarbat actually, through the Conqueror Lilius, found a way to make it impossible for Light to win. That was a really good draft by him. No lie. So this was like, I would say, in game 3 so far, if last game wasn't RNG, it would be like 0-2, and now it's 1-2. Cougarbat 100% won the draft here. Yeah, you give Euphine full bar and you can't kill her, it's cooked. Yeah, like game's over at this point. You could FF, but obviously it's Worlds. You want to play out your win cons, pushes everything back. Payray actually still gets a turn here. If you get a defense break, he even gets a duel. It's just not enough. Yeah, and Conqueror Lilia still has S2. You get the defense break. Yeah, dual attack here with the seal. You get the guaranteed soul burn. Really well played from Cougarbat. Yeah, game's over. So technically, I think the score should be 1-2, but you know, our RNG is going to be fickle like that. So now it's 2-1. Okay, so we pre-banned Solly, so we want to play focus characters. Red Flan's back on the board. So Light wants to make a big push with Red Flan. That's what I'm reading. Or Urban Shadow Shoe, right? They banned this as well, so there's no way to hold back focus characters anymore. So we go for Shu first pick. Okay, we're kind of like blocking out a lot of win conditions Cougarbat has, because this way you could chip down counter characters without directly touching them. This one had me a little bit lost. I don't know why you would pick Laya into a Shu in first pick. But I guess he wants to go for an anchor, because Empyrean Ilanav is out, so these are just two defense penetration nukers.
Wee woo, we need backup. Wee woo. There's too many of them. Wee woo.
Dick Chang, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? I hope you guys had a good stream. What are you guys getting up to? We're watching E7WC this weekend's matches, so no spoilerino, please, Areno. But yeah, welcome, guys. Okay, so we're going, yep, Lua. I guess we want to play Lua, so we need to take this away. Do I like that? I guess it's okay. So Cougarbat already identified that the Lua is good. KJ did too. Is there another weekend of WC, or is that the final? No, this is semis. The finals is in 2 weeks. Green Celine is really good here. Stealth is hiding from everything. And then Young Senya kind of wraps it. I really like the way he cooked this. Right? Because if you Lua S2, if you have to S2 to get any amount of value, right? Zeonisa S3 to get any amount of value. It'll trigger the Blid, which triggers Young Senya. Or you have to not Laya S2, not Lua S3, which hurts your stonks a lot. So I really like this core. Yeah, you just ban... Wait. You banned the Blid. Oh, because you're playing Celine. I still feel like you're in a really tough spot if you're Cougarbat, though. Because I don't think Urban Shadow Shoe cares. Speedran Trial of Constellations. What difficulty did you guys do? I think the first couple of months, I'm just going to be lazy and only do Nightmare. Perdition? Oh, shit. It's too much work, man. I can't be bothered. Oh, that crit, it's not the worst crit. Cause now you can put a speed buff, and then that cooldown is down. Wait, why did he skip the S3 there? I guess he wanted the def. Wait, no, he just, okay, he got that, and then you S3 here. I like how every time Kukurbat plays a big turn, he puts his hands up. Okay, so resets literally everything. Re-gearing is the worst part. Hey, at least it's completely free now. Now he's working on the Celine. But yeah, Celine just has to go again, and he goes back into stealth. You know your damage, kills the Zeo. You S1 again. The counterattack isn't very good, but should be able to punch it out anyway. Yeah, if you're a main tank down player, like, your gear score is just there. You should know your damage and just be confident. That was really well played. That was super clean. So by my count now, like, if there's no RNG in the game, Light would have already won the series. Okay, we're back to playing Payra first pick. DJBFCC. Oh, it's this game. Ah, it's the DDR game. Okay. Oh yeah, this just becomes a who's better at counting turns. So this is both of these injury characters are just here to kill haste. You're kind of counting on Kukurbat not having a really good power pick against you on pick 4 and pick 5. So Monk is decent. You reset every single character. If you landed on the Aiden, you just win for free.
Hi.
Yeah, no, this game is very RNG. Also, thank you for the follow for this, Ben. Welcome back, dude. Derp was complaining about ML Lua not being picked. I could see it. I mean, she comes out really late, and at that point, you just ban her. Okay, so Elagos, you shoot the Aiden. The Aiden's... Also, it's a guiding light Elagos, right? Or, fuck, what is it? No, it's Wall of Order. Because he starts out stealth, he gets Gab. Yes, Wall of Order is really strong. So now you force the DJ cleanse. And I think, like, FCC can strip you first. Yeah, FCC strips you. It even strips the BBK, which is kind of scary. So that tells you two things, though. This gives you two pieces of information. I don't know how many of you guys this clicked with you. If you're, like, I would say if you're a champion and above ranked player, this should be really obvious. One, 2,000 damage is about 15% of her HP, which means this thing is about 15k health and has 0 ER. So at this point, based on that information, you could have successfully deduced that this is a 0 ER, high bulk, scaling BBK. That was a very logical deduction. But Monk's just gonna click S3 here. You need to reset everything. Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. It's not that serious. At the end of the day, right? It's a video game and people are just out here having fun. You're good, man. I do applaud you for being a trooper, though. I think a lot of people, even if it's just online, they have a hard time admitting when they're wrong about stuff. And honestly, that kind of stuff annoys me a lot when I have to see it. So, big ups to you, bro. I like the seal, too, because you put up speed buff. A lot of people thought you should have just S1, but you reset everything you needed to. You just put the seal on whoever. It doesn't matter. Get your speed buff. Is this a Dust Devil counter BBK? You'll see it. So Aiden's going to start working on the haste, right? She dodges the knock wall. I think the problem here is, like, now Elagos starts to gas out, and you see Violet Talisman. 12k, 13k. So it's 13k HP, BBK, and then it's Violet Talisman to scale her stats. And like, obviously, because you do this, you can't click, right? So you have to scale her for about 2 to 3 turns. Ray is reset now. All you have to do is keep the Ray from playing the game. And reasonably speaking, the BBK should be able to overtake and outscale, right? So that fucking Giga sucks, right? That's a 40% chance of stun, which is cut short to 34% for 15%, which is then cut short another 2%, which means it's 31% chance of stun off of MLB, DJB. It's like 31% chance of stun on that click. I really enjoyed day 3. This weekend's been a banger, dude. I'm so happy to be like an actual RTA enjoyer this weekend. Not something I could have said about last year's matches. Why did Elago start with stealth? It's a part of his exclusive equipment. So basically, yeah, a silence on the Ray. All Ray needs to do is take 1 turn and not have it whiff. Right, that's the biggest part here. Yeah, I think Lunatic Draft not only makes it more fun to watch, but also, it really showcases when a player is, like, good at something. But it also kind of opens up the floodgates of, like, KJ just being able to money gap everybody with 6 copies of every character triple S. But, you know, that it is what it is, right? It's the nature of the game. At least it's more fun to watch. Lunatic Draft is Bofa? God damn it, man. I guess I'm never living that one down. Yeah, Ray puts him to sleep. That's huge. So now he's starting to work on the Aiden to get her ready for the BBK. And you can't dodge here, right? Now it's fucking Giga cooked. Yeah, like, basically, at this point, it looks Giga over for light. Oh, and he misses the S3 onto the Ray. That is kind of big. But you put the silence on again, okay. Yep, provoke the BBK out with the 1 turn, the 1 souls you have. Heal back the team, land the stun. The stun doesn't really matter there. But it's like another 30% chance proc, right? And now that's like 3 turns on the Violet Talisman. It's now turning into like a 25-26% chance to stun on the click. Eligos goes again. You have S3. Yeah, you just keep shooting the Aiden, I suppose. Just push her back. Don't let her get any more damage out. Misses the pushback. You know, finally, guys, we're getting to the 2nd immortality from BBK. This Eligos missed Gab off of wall about the same percentage as DJB stunning the BBK. It's the same percentage squared. I mean, puts the BBK to sleep. Yeah, this is really good, because you put the BBK to sleep, S2 comes back up, and now, like, DJ strips the stealth, and you can start hitting everything else. You burn another turn off the BBK. It's so good. Yep, burn the knock wall. Eligos is stuck hitting, like, I don't know, bro. Just kick the Aiden again, right? What else are you gonna do? Yeah, but the Aiden is really tanky. Guardian Ice Crystal this time, not the illegal one. This format showcases more units, is way more entertaining. Yes, I agree. Finally, we get a miss on the DJ, but here's the problem. Ray gets the turn, the game's just over. Yeah, this format, I think everybody can agree, is just more fun to watch. Is the illegal artifact allowed in the finals? I think so. Yeah, BBK loses the 2nd mortality, it's just over. Bro, Cougar Bat's camera reactions, man. They go so crazy. Ross and Lady will be there? I think so. I'm not sure. Let me message the production. Whoa, who's that on the camera? Holy shit. Yeah, so that's the first day. Did BBK take a single turn? Yes, she did. She took one S1 onto the Ray and was stunned or slept every other turn. Literally. He was Cougar batting for sure, bro. Which one is this? Is this the new Cougar batting? Oh, it's not loading for me. Fuck. Where's the bracket for this? There we go. Okay, so let me make this. So for those of you guys who like are not aware of this structure, right? I think for people who like watch fighting games, this is really obvious because fighting games love doing this. So what we watched just now is basically like this. We watched these matches. So this was Friday night's matches, and this is Saturday's matches. So this is Friday, and then this is Saturday. What do you think about warfare rules? What do you mean warfare rules? Like the lunatic mode or what? And then this is basically last night, like 14, 16 hours ago. I feel like a lot of games don't do double elims, but at Worlds, like something this high stakes, you definitely need to do double elims. And you need to run as many matches as possible, because one is hype, it's fun to watch, but two, you want to like actually smooth out the RNG, right? So like literally, if you think about it, in the set we just watched, Light versus Kukerbat, right? If there was a BO3, Kukerbat would have won 2-1. But because they went to 5 games, Kukerbat actually last game got unlucky and had that luck even out against him. So that was like, that's the point of running a longer series. Also, make sure you guys get these codes in. If you missed any, they're all in the PSA channel in the Discord server. They have a bracket reset in the finals? They do now. They didn't do that years prior. It would just be like the winner is or like if you're coming up from the loser's bracket, you're just down 1 point by default. Yeah, FP is like, he looks really good. So immediately you give over the Barunka. I really don't like this. I mean, okay, you're face pump, right? You're playing against a player who's like maybe slightly faster than you. Like, he's gonna ban Zio Harsetti for sure. You ban the Barunka, you just make it easier for yourself. You don't have to drop game 1, but I mean, I'm obviously also hindsight yapping because he's really holding it down. Yeah, we finally have a bracket reset this year. When, if you could believe it, that whole graphic where it said there was bracket reset, like this part, it said some other bullshit before. And I'm like, is it a bracket reset or is it not a bracket reset? Bro, they're like, what do you mean bracket reset? We had to, like, me and Carr had a fight to make sure that they actually get a bracket reset in, dude. It's fucking crazy. Who do you have winning the whole thing, no bias? I can't have bias anymore. All the global players died. But if I had to pick... Bro, I'm not a KJ believer. I don't think I was ever a KJ tournament believer. Like, I like KJ, but I don't know if his personality is, like, suited to, like, hold it down in big moments. I think Xiao's got this. I think Xiao Shinai looks insane this year, dude. Yeah, so obviously you're gonna go up against the El Clasico combo. Pick your winner based on skin choices. Dude, all the players I like died. I'm not gonna talk about it because no spoilerino. But every single one of the choices I like died. Like, almost in order, too. Like, what can you do, man? Upper finals is real fine. With a bracket reset, you could see it that way. But there's always a chance of coming back. Yeah, so you have to fight Kisei here. Yeah, that's really good. You just have 2 answers. What's the point of the system? If your first choice already has, like, a skin in the works, or they already have, like, plans for it, like, they don't want to spoil any incoming skins, right? So they're not going to be like, oh, you picked, like, where is it? Where the fuck did the screen go? Hello? It's right around here. It's a bracket. Match schedule. Hello? I saw that earlier in the preview. Okay, now I've gone too far. Fuck. There we go. So we saw these 2 die. Okay, so let's say Facepump wins, right? But they're already making a green Bologna skin. They're not gonna be like, hey, you gotta pick something else. You already got, this one's already being made, right? And then Facepump, as a streamer, could just go back to his community and be like, yo, guys, guess what? They got a green Bologna skin coming, right? And that's how things get leaked. So it's like, pick 3, and the likelihood of you picking a character that doesn't have something in the works is, like, really high. And if they're already making a green Bologna one, they'll just make you a Mort one. Does that make sense? That's usually why they have you pick multiples. Dude, you guys are really on board with this Mecha Mort thing, huh? Yeah, and then here, like, your Ahmed play just gets blown up. I think good players already know how to beat Ahmed. And I think, like, good Ahmed players are also going to adjust by running Immunity Ahmed. And also, depending on your units, like, just having a Red Lily as taunt your Ahmed isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, you can still win that. Where is it? Game's definitely winnable, even if they taunt your Ahmed. You can just kill them still. Completely possible. 320 speed immunity? No, you probably dip it down to, like, 308, 310-ish. And you play her, like, only if she's available to you. Wouldn't SG choose second or third? It doesn't matter, right? The point is, like, in case, like, your first one is, like, already something that's in the works, it gives them more option to be able to work with you, and it gives no information away from a corporate side. It makes a lot of sense, no? Like, as a company, you want to keep your options open. So this is just one of the few techs that, like, you can run versus an Ahmed, and now, like, you're completely stalled out. Luna has the S2 here, which does no damage. You kind of have to hold this Rev, I think, but I think Nero just feels good about it. So he's just gonna go ahead and send it. Like, you kill the Kisei, I think it's like fine. Unlikely for it to end bad for him. He definitely should have banned Luna and not Strays. I think he was afraid of fast Strays. If it's a fast Strays with just the S2 push, I think Facepump could still win. Because I've done that to people before. He has Payra on 3. I mean, in the same token, can't you also say Payra on 3 can handle the Luna debuffs? You just cleanse it, and then your FCC is just there to eat up all the S2 damage anyway. The FCC makes it okay to keep the Luna in. I don't think you would like these characters if they don't have buffs, though. Or passives. But like, yeah. Oh, no, and you have Lilius. I kind of forgot Lilius Cleanse. Yeah, and then all you need to do now is just, like, deny the Euthine the turn. I think that's the really gross part. Is, like, even if your Euthine gets a pop, you're not guaranteed to kill Barunka. Right? Which wasn't the case earlier when we saw, like, Light having to defend. Is it Light? Or is it something else? Like, it's really hard to defend against a Euthine pop-off. But Barunka does it. So Neros up 1, Spirit Eye. This is like a highly contested character. And then, yeah, we're back to this, right? So they had a day to prepare. He's still playing the top speed Briar Witch. This is really fucking good. I really wanted to see Nero just jam speed imprints and say I'm faster. Fuck the bullshit. But, I mean, no race. I think you're also up the Veronica here. So, and Facepalm has first pick. Yeah, you can't race a first pick player. It's really bad. This is where you're like really, really punished. Designer Ray. I think this Ray pick doomed him. Nero has lost once now to a early Ray, right? He picked Ray on 2nd, so now Ray is being picked on 4th. You know he's going all in on the Briar Witch. So he's taking this Ray, essentially, to prep for any amount of pivots, right? If you're going to pivot Blood Moon Haste, it's bad into Ray. If you're going to pivot Dragon Bright Senya, it's bad into Ray. Essentially, he's cutting off the escape route for Facepalm. But cutting off somebody's escape route only works if you're about to catch them. And I think Nero's going to learn here. Like, Facepump's the one catching him. Yeah, Green Celine gets locked, game's fucking over. None of these characters have enough damage to outright kill Bihua, and Green Celine off of the Briar combo will kill you. All he has to do is ban last. Like, Facepalm got him wrapped up like a fucking burrito. It doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, it could be anything, you just ban it. Yeah, and then with plus 10 speed, you're up 9%. That's pretty fucking impressive. Yeah, you rip the Briar... Pray you land your D-breaks. Lands all fucking 4, and it's over. You have highest attack, which hits his only carry. You run the S3 into the Ray. Spirit Eye Celine cleans up the other 2. It's a wash. This was such a clean draft from Facepump. Series Equalizer. Clean, 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 clean. Is that random EE Celine? If I had to guess, probably highest attack. Highest attack is, like, back again. That was a clean fucking game. Yeah, you ban the Barunka this time. Now Nero doesn't get any free wins. So you force him to actually have to speed contest you. So you go Flam first, which is good for speed contesters. And then we're just going back to this combo. Ahmed is gone now, so he needs a new opener. Keep in mind, Elagos is still up. So... Polly... Witch... Oh, never fucking mind. Yeah, you just hit him with Rancis area. El Clasico. It's Ed and Polly. Guess, am I crazy? I'm not a huge fan of this Polly at all. I thought this Polly was so bad. Because Polly, as a defensive unit, could never be played into Ran. I remember this from back in the day. I didn't want to say it on broadcast in case there was actually a good reason. I really, really do not like the Polly. I thought Ed was okay. But also, when you're playing these, you kind of have to ban the Luna, right? And then, yeah, okay, but you also have to ban the Summer Hua. The Summer Hua does too much damage. Ban the Ed, fight the Polly. This is how you know it's really over, is when he's speed-tuned. If he's the AU Fiend, yeah, exactly. 100% RNG speed, no way. Polly is a problem if Luna didn't go first. I'm assuming that FP is fast enough, and he did this intentionally. And he tuned the Luna to go first. His Ran is 8 speed above his Luna. Oh, so he just RNG'd his way into a win. Good shit, dude. That's crazy. Let's see. Because I can't see the exact bar, but it looks like the Caesarea should still cut regardless. I mean, yeah, if the Luna goes first, it's just over, right? Yeah, there's nothing you can do. It's Omega over. Yeah, I thought he just speed-tuned that shit, dude. I guess the Poly is supposed to hold back the Caesarea cut. Sea Phantom pushes everything back. No. Poly holds the Caesarea cut. Sea Phantom pushes everything back. Or you get the Flan duel and then you cut. It's not the worst idea. I could see it. I could see it. What unit is good to replace Politis? None. Just take her out of one of your like 10 selectors you get from Epic Dash. He has to risk stuns with no S2 or S3, and Fire Poly can pull Flan. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I kind of forgot Fire Poly is good at pulling Flan. I mean, if you just S3 though, like Caesarea is gonna proc, and the Poly's going anyway, so you have to S2 there.
Wee woo, we need backup. Wee woo. There's too many of them. Wee woo.
Oh, Lucy, yo, what's up, bro? Thank you for the raid. Well, come on in. Make sure you guys follow him. How did Arena Climb go? I'll see you in. I can't shout you out, motherfucker. I'll see you in an hour, Lucy. We'll fight some hard mode dogs. I'm hanging out for one more hour at most, guys. He would have Stigma and AU. Oh, that's true. I'm gonna eat and get ready. I bet. Climb was fine, lost twice in 100. Lost twice in 100. 98% win rate, nice. Looking good, man. Yep, you're not replacing Politis, man. The only characters that can replace Politis come at a higher rarity. So you're better off just, giving one of your selectors over. Let's see, what is this? Festive Ida, you can soul burn this, silence, defense break, okay. I like this setup. I think this is a really strong setup. Top model, Bellion. You might have decayed if you didn't play that match earlier, that's fine, it's preseason. I mean, even during regular season, I can decay. I don't care, I'll just get the points back. Politis is in the second selective summon? No, it doesn't even matter, man. Like, we have infinite selectors right now. Just take a Politis. Didn't like the Bellion pick. I mean, you're blocking out the soul burns, which kind of makes sense. And then you block Tori and Senya from generating more souls. Facepalm had a good amount of like soul-relying characters. Winner mentality. It's just like most of the time, it doesn't really hold any bearing. Like, I'll end Emperor anyway. People still sweat in preseason? I mean, that's kind of their prerogative, no? Well, you can sweat anytime you want, that's fine. I'm even willing to give sweaty players, like, free wins. That's fine. No problem. So 2 stealth character and a character you can't touch. You have to all in the Dragon Bride. Right, it puts them in a really weird spot. Okay, I never mind. Oh, I remember now. Okay. Yeah, this was a really fucking smart play. You click this for possession? Yeah. DJB inverts? Yeah, DJ hits him with the invert. I thought Facepunk was fucked at this point. So DJ goes. Bellion can go now. 15% pump. You guys are so... You guys go crazy with these. You 15 this. Oh my god. And you 15% both pushbacks. That's crazy. Did he also 15 the pushbacks, or is just haste just that slow? No, haste is just that slow. Never mind. Yeah, the monk gets to go still. Lands... I mean, pretty much that's everything you could ask for. It's 2 binds on the counter characters, and you seal the haste. Yeah, and Ida just needs to click here. It's over. I mean, that's why, like, games are BO5s now, right? It's to even out the RNG. Wish there was a number that shows how much a given shield is. I don't think there is one, because being able to eyeball out a shield is kind of part of, like, where skill is in E7. I think a lot of players that play a lot of games just develop that, like, game sense over time to be able to tell how much a shield is. Ishin, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Oath of Punishment is coming. And then your Blood Moon Haste is sealed. You can't win that. Yeah, and then it's just fucking cooked. You're just walking your way to victory. Look at that face. 15% pump. That's how you know. And then it's SYC light, right? Yeah. Sealed and bound BM haste not doing anything? Yep. Winners win face. 10k face. Is it 10k? No, I thought it was like 5k or something. Harsetti, yeah. He said 10k? Fuck it. You take those. That should help him out a little bit. He can maybe buy like a closet in Singapore real estate money, bro. He's gonna need a lot more than 10k to make a living in Singapore. Bro, that shit is rough. I think Light just drafted really well this game. He baited out all of these ER and anti-debuff units with the Light Tenny, and then he just kind of swapped to like a high damage Harsetti and protected her real well. 3 and 4 is 10k. Oh, so it's him and SYAC with 10k. I see. You click there. Yeah, because now your win condition here for SYAC is just all in Harsetti. Yeah, Payra loses so much damage when FCC is on board. Ari is only 24.7k now. You lose a lot of HP to that too. Slam it. You kick this. You have to kick this. If this kills, he wins. If it doesn't kill, or if it's not at least close, the game's over. Yeah, the game's over at this point. Like, it doesn't matter. FCC doesn't matter what she does. S3 is good, because now, like, the shield is coming in every turn. It's a 27k hand guy. So he should be reaching in for, like, 11k. Yeah, and that's already a lot of damage in on the Bihua. 11k, yeah, takes her out. The game's over. I thought it was over already, but like it kind of came really close. Yeah, you hit this. Yeah, 2 procs of Rapture, and this. Now it's really over. And then you get another FCC barrier. Yeah, you go for the provoke, but he's all ER. And I don't really think it matters. Yeah, you could take the Harsetti here, but Hand Guy's gonna be able to close you out. Bro, he's gonna grab him right in the pussy, bro. It's over. That was really well played. That was super clean. This Hollow Trial is cancer. Uh-oh. I need my goat Mori to come up with another another full auto guide, please. I'm begging. Oh, bro. When Dirt busts out the Kakaru, that's how you know it's bad. Oh, he bans 2 damage limit. Yeah, you slow his ability to ramp the game. Dragon Bride. Aram, BMH. He's thinking about it again, bro. He's thinking about it. Don't do it, my man. Trying to do Hollow Trial without owning Light Tenny? Oh, that's me too, man. That's me too. Bellion. I don't know if I like this Bellion Fenny pick. I feel like you need to take... Bellion's fine, but you pick something fast and establish your, like, turn 1, you know? I'm down 30 GS on all my ML5s. Oh, man. Yeah, you're forced to ban the Strays, because Strays is an auto loss. And Knockwool is like, you just have to hope you have immunities and you 15% the strips. Laya, yeah, you pick the Laya, ban Strays, Laya gets traded. Wait. Does the Fenny have immunity? She does. It's 4 immunity. Oh, right, you get immunity from Aram. So it's a 50-50 here. Fenny eats cock. I mean, you seal the Fenny regardless. It doesn't matter. Okay, so he pulls this. We're looking to disrupt the turns. DBS now. Yeah, you have to kill the Haze first. Oh, but now you just drop everything. Like, you drop the whole house on him with the Ida. Dude, the Ida here actually looks so crazy. 22.3 thou. So it's still a little bit fast, too. Yeah, you killed the monk now. But now the problem is if you're sealed... Yeah, the haste gets picked, and now you're in a bad spot. Because if Fenny dies before the seal wears off, it's just Giga over. And I think Shu is going to out-tempo you no matter what. Yeah, and now Bellion, I just don't think Bellion's got... I don't think Bellion's got it, man. Like, I want to be a Bellion believer, but... Not into Shu, not into Festive Ida. It's gonna blast, and then the moment that's done, Bellion can't win versus these two. Because Bellion has to hit in an AoE, Shu gets hit, and then you're also eating injury. It's like really impossible to win. So Set gets equalized. Holy moly, yesterday's stream kind of keeps going. So Bellion's out, first pick Peyra, that's really well identified from him. He has to ban the 10E. FCC gets picked up. FCC DJ. There's no Shu as well. You go Arya, yes. The Alifton, yes. This looks really good. We get the Alifton on him. The only issue is, yeah, SYAC still had this, and instead of Requiem Rolana, because you banned this, he has Flan. If he Flan Lua like all of Asia last season, would be a lot better. So you rather just, like, let them have the Aria, and then take Flan in, and in case, like, they just stack ER, and you just kill them with Flan, right? Is that the idea? Aria useless both sides. Yeah, I see it. What units are good to counter Festive Ida?
Valky, have you ever seen
Single
the
target
Sandlot?
units that don't remove her
It's
stealth?
my favorite movie. I'm feeling nostalgic today.
What's up, Bam? Have you seen The Sandlot? Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it at school growing up in Canada. If you pick Arya, you die to duels. Light already banned Rek, so the only good bridge left. You're right, you're right. I also think this is not that bad if the Solly is on, like, book. But that's like, you need to have 50 of every unit, right? I think you're right, though. Flan there would have been good for him. We didn't identify the Flan. We take the Dilly. Yeah, oh, dude, the Dilly. I felt so bad about this Dilly. Yeah, because this is really simple. All you need is, yeah, just that. You just S1 there. If it does more than half, the S3 will kill. I watched it over 1K times at this point. I have a problem? It's not a problem. You like what you like, dude. Just like it with more energy. You got this. I think the moment the Dilly goes, it's fucking cooked. Like, everything else doesn't even matter. Yeah, okay, so we're down 1-2. Ahmed Monk. Sea Phantom Aram. So even more openers banned now. I feel like we just gave away too many power picks, no? Like, there's no Lion anymore. No, I think Festive Ida's still in. Like, at least get one of the two. Like, and there's no Empyrean, no FCC. It's so hard to play tank down. Bellion. Oh, I do not like Bellion into AU Fiend. Bellion into AU Fiend feels so bad. And then you get morted on 3. Oh, that's... You get morted on 3. Strays comes in. Guard Captain Crow. Is this a misban? No, you had to ban the Young Senya, yeah. Starting to think Light doesn't own Shu. I just think he tends to play defense way more. He might just like not be super familiar with the matchup because he's opting to play defense most of the time. Yeah, I'm sure he owns every unit. The issue here is like, this is exactly how you counter Festive Ida. It's like most things here don't get her out of stealth. And yeah, and you even barrier here, right? You're forced to S2 to reach into the haste to activate the barrier, and the moment there's a barrier here, like, Festive Ida can't activate. There's nothing Festive Ida can do if you don't get her stealth off. So he's tempoing up. We don't want the haste to go here. Yeah, it's also a tanky Eufine. You do this. Yeah, stun the haste so he can't heal. I just think, like, okay. So basically, this is every time RTA is a logic puzzle, right? This logic puzzle is like, what's faster? You having to kill all these guys to reach the Shu, or Shu hitting 5 stacks of focus? Like, that's a really simple math problem, right? Everybody can figure that out. And it's just like, we weren't able to really sequence ourselves in a way where we could cheat out killing the Shu, or somehow disable her from being able to play that game plan. Like, I think he had okay answers for everything else, just we had nothing against the Shu. We were kind of just put in check. Yeah, he put in like 2.5 turn rotations into the Shu. Shu just sends it in on your Bellion, because that's your biggest kill threat. Now you have no Bellion. And, like, Mort doesn't have to S3 there. Mort's literally just a body for Light to burn through in order to reach the Shu. And like now the haste starts healing, it looks so giga over. Yeah, once Ida goes down, you can just click. Or just do it fucking period. Yeah, push this back. Once Euphine pushes this back, Shu can just go. GG's, it's cooked, yeah. So there's that. And then now we have Facepump versus SYAC, right? So this is a grudge match. Because SYAC had to fight him before. And I think SYAC 3-0'd him. This was probably like the tightest set all night, bro. It's a 5-5. Both of them are like 60 to 70% win rate. They both take first turn at about 70% rate, and they have almost the exact same first turn win rate. I love this matchup. Their like stats look the same. They also fought each other before. Yeah, but like, I mean, that's all you need, right? When you're up against somebody you're very evenly matched with, you just need a little bit of luck to go your way. And in this case, I would say the luck comes in, like with the Renak here. So Facepump now, if you want to play Cleave through this, you have to pick Zio. So you're picking Luna Zio. Okay, so he's going back to the usual, but then like a Zio will kill you. So like here goes Zio, and then Flan. Flan is like one of the best. Yeah, it looks bad, man. It looks really bad. It's looking cooked already. Solly on 3, so you disable the Flan, but you have to let the Renak through. Infinite Horizon is okay there. It's already cooked, right? We banned the Peyra. Yeah, we didn't ban Renak. We didn't ban Zio. So now you have to ban Successor Teiyu, because that's just the best bridge here. Yeah, trade out the ball, trade out Teiyu. Yeah, this Zio went so fast, their CR bar couldn't even catch up. He wanted to Zio 3, but SYAC took Zio 2? Yeah, no. It's kind of greedy, right? Because you have to know what units you're fighting over. Yeah, it's pretty obvious you're not giving him Zio. I think if it's a opponent on ladder, he would have given it to you, but against a player who plays this wide, you're gonna have problems, for sure. I like that. You like take the 2 fastest unit in the game and then you just jam a good bridge on 3. On ladder, Renak would be pre-banned. I mean, it's just not navigating your pre-bans and like your 1-2s, right? That's where Facepump lost the first game at. What can you do, man? Get all this in. You can get 1 stack back with the Flan. Facepump was actually up 1 pre-ban. He ungeared Briar for last set. Oh, that's pretty smart. Rather unfortunate. I mean, you have to look at it as a whole, right? I think he got pretty lucky to even make it here in the first place, if we're being fair. So it's like, you really don't have anything to complain about. Yeah, like that goes. You kill 1 there. Euphine can't reasonably kill more than 1. So this just becomes how many times do you counter? This move can't be countered, so that's not there. Quite fortunate he made it this far. 10k is 10k. Yeah, top 4 is top 4, man. Yeah, you eat the pilfer. You eat this. Goodbye. Pew. So you're down 1 game for free. It's not something he like didn't beat before. That's what happened in Narrow as well. I think outside of like first pick luck, Facepump's generally pretty lucky. We'll get to it when it happens, but FP did not get robbed. A lot of people misunderstood the game. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm down. Do you want to come on VC win, or you don't really care? You don't care enough to come on VC? Because I know a lot of people think Facepump got robbed, but it's actually the complete opposite. He had to perform so many robberies to even get to a point where he wins 10K. Like, I'm happy for him. It's like a really big come-up season for him, too. He finishes Legend, makes 10K off of WC. Facepump almost robbed someone. That's what really happened. Yeah, I'm just happy for him, dude. So now you have to cleave this. Like, you can't play slow into this. And then looking at pre-ban, yeah, a ROM lid. Sure. All right. I'll sit in stream VC. What a pivot. Okay, he's wait, what? Payra, okay. I only care about the last one? Yeah, sure thing. No worries. I'll just sit in here. You drop in whenever you feel the need to. SYAC prepped really hard? Yeah, he did. He was fucking cooking. Okay. So lid goes, you jam the S3 here, and if nothing gets 15%, the game's over. That's it. It's just that simple. So he ungeared the Briar Witch for the Lidica, right? That's what he did? Rip that back. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, that's well played. That's just like out-tempoing, outpacing your opponent, right? Yeah, that was a good-ass match. You outspeed the Payra. All public information, no leakerinos. Good shit, boys. Yeah, he even banned the Assassin Sid. So you ban Renax Zeo this time. And then you're back in the game. Yeah, I think this one, SYAC kind of cooked him. You just steal away the BBK. I was so shook at this one. So yeah, you drop a bridge on 3, Monk on 4 to follow up. Like, that's not bad. You still have your opener core. When Vero Poly BBK was popular, you steal the BBK on 2 and then you ban the Vero. Elephant comp counter, I see. Playing Garlic, thing to follow. Yeah, beat on here just kind of sequences out 2 of the extra turn characters. And then you have Holiday Euphine. Do I like the Holiday Euphine? I guess Holiday Euphine is pretty strong here versus both the pseudo-opener characters. It just shows the experience? It sure does. And I think experience is like the most important thing in Lunatic. F10E here. You kind of need to ban the Holiday then. FP could have won the game, but he threw. I mean, we'll get to it, right? Yeah, you banned the Veronica. Yeah, also, Asia server fucking loves top speed Spirit Eye, man. I've seen so many, like, 310, 305, 308 Spirit Eyes, and even a 316 one from the Hall of Fame guy. I mean, Facepump's also Asia server. Like, he should know this. Especially versus, like, other Chinese players. Okay, so you have this. You're clicking S3 no matter what. 315 PTSD. I mean, there's not that many of them, thankfully. Most of them, I would say, are just like 300 to like 308 or so. But they love top speed Spirit Eye. He seals the bunny. Is that the right play? That's a... You S1 beat on here. I'm pretty sure that's not the right play. You just kill the bunny. S1, beat kill her, Flan gets 2 hits. Oh, and then Flan S3, so you push back into the second turn, Monk S3, take over. Got it. Yeah. No, that checks out. I think so too. Yeah, Monk could have taken over. Yeah, especially when everything else is slowed. Yeah, that's a straight misplay then. You're right. Could have evened it out. So Bunny gets to click S3. It's bird's eye view, right? That's how he gets these souls. We're jamming S3 into the Monk. Bye-bye Monk. Not quite yet, but now bye-bye Monk. Yeah, GG's. His entire team laps because of speed down. No, that's true. Monk gets S3, S2 off, you just win there. Yup. So this is the game, right? I mean, Joe, was that when you were running your top speed Payra or when you were running your 270 Payra? Face pump SYAC. Okay, so you're doing the classic FCC DJ defense. I've always been 284 Payra. Yeah, I mean, if they're playing Asia server style, you're gonna get outsped by that. Yeah, if you're 284, like, you're gonna get outsped. A global player might not be able to outspeed you, but an Asia server player, if you read out the style, then you need to, like, be able to read that. Forget Asia, EU gonna outspeed. Damn, bro. I don't know if you had to do them like that. Don't race with Payra? I mean, 304, you can definitely race with it. You just have to know which matchups you're taking and take the ones where you're okay if you lose. Yeah, I think SYAC's like all in here, because he knows he's fighting versus a cleaver, so he takes both good tanks. I was really surprised by this one. Yeah, you banned the Illy. I'm surprised Tori got banned. I don't know if I like the Tori ban. I feel like you had to ban the Hwayoung here, no? I think Vigor attack buff Hwayoung is just too good. I'm not trying to race with Payra. Yeah, that's my point exactly, right? Like, if you're playing as Asia servers and you see Celine, and you know it's an Asia-style draft, you should expect the Celine to be fast. That's just how they play. It's like, okay, if you see an Asia-style draft, it's almost the same thing as seeing first pick AU Fiend, Zio Harsetti pre-ban, first pick AU Fiend. Like, you see that, you know they're jamming Ahmed on 3. It doesn't fucking matter, right? You know that's coming. You don't have to be the one racing with Payra, but, like, you see it, you know it's coming. Yeah, you kill the ball there, and, like, I don't know. I don't think there's a single Wukong build in the universe that could win this. Like, this is just not it, Chief. The Immortal 1-3. He's immortal, his team isn't. And not after that, too. It's counter Sigurds. I mean, we saw it counter, it's kind of whatever. I don't think that wins. Cougar Bat Wukong wins this. I see. Alright, Win, you want to come yap about this game? I thought he was cooking something with highest defense Wukong. Same. I thought it was highest defense, highest HP, highest attack Wukong. But nope, I was wrong. It was a crit Wukong. Okay, so this is the controversial one, right? We're once again back in game 5. First pick Flan. You deny him the strongest bridge in the game.
Hi, honey.
Manu chilling. Think of the follow. Okay, Vero. So you know he's gonna be fast. Crow on 2. We're tanking down. Nothing wrong with that. Monk on 3. Nothing. I feel like that's a bit of an early overcommit, but I don't know. I'm not the one keeping track of how many openers are banned. I thought this was an overcommit. The moment I saw this, I was like, oh shit, are we back in it? I thought FP would have gone Eligos Watcher. I think an Eligos plus a default bridge is fine. Vero already broke neutral. Monk is allowed? Is it? I thought Monk isn't defensive enough. So you go Blid here, and then into Kenhua, Bihua, into Lion. So, like, because there's a Ken, you have to ban the Lion, right? You have to ban Lion, and then, as face bump, you just basically have to figure out which one is a tougher matchup. Like, if you want to gamble on his... What's up?
You should have banned Ken 100%.
Ban Ken 100%?
Yeah, I think Hua kind of bails him out, actually.
Oh, because he's, like, beat Hua in the endgame once before?
Eligos Vero versus ML Ken is, like, looks fucking unplayable, not gonna lie.
Oh. I mean, he basically just, like, the only reason it looked playable at all was because he got lucky, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Blid kills Ken? Under any circumstance?
No, it does not kill Ken.
Okay,
He
how
has
do we
a
feel
crown
about
mitt.
this one?
Okay, so he got triple 15'd, which is like really funny, right?
Yeah.
But the actual important thing is that he didn't crit Flan, right?
Yeah.
If he crit the Flan, his Eligos just dies immediately.
Oh.
And that's because Ken's S1 it crits now because of that buff they gave him.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 patches ago.
2 patches
Yeah, so if he
ago, yeah.
crit this Flan, he would have just died. And like, yeah, you could say, okay, well he's trading his Eligos to proc his Blid. But the thing is, this guy's Monk is immunity, right?
Yeah.
So Blid, even though the Artie can push back even on a miss, it can't strip on a miss. So he would have had to also hit the Monk to even push her back here.
Yeah.
So him not critting almost bailed him out of this game. So he didn't really get robbed. And not to mention, the only reason this game even looks close at all is because what his Blitz is about to do here on her turn.
The Blid is pretty illegal, yeah. Yeah, so Monk does her thing. So it resets every character, lands 3 binds. Seal's a Euphine.
He seals
no,
Blid,
Seal's
I'm
a
pretty sure.
Blid, okay.
Yeah.
So he just
I
doesn't
have a
want
little
the
bit of delay,
passive
but I
being
couldn't
a
remember
part
it.
of
Yeah. Yeah, so this Blid is 20k. He has Crow, the mitigation. The first thing she does, stuns Ken without soul burn or anything. 40% stun, right?
Yep.
If not for that, again, this Ken is a super huge problem the whole time. Because anytime someone crits someone, this Ken is just gonna kill them. But this whole match, this Ken is not gonna move at all.
Alright, we're here on Blid turn number 2. We got S3 to our name, but it's a little bit risky, you know? So let's... Okay, we go for another S1 stun.
Oh, goes for stun, gets that too? Yep, That's 2 now.
We land the break on the Ken too, okay. Now we get the passive. And now Blid is unlocked, okay. Flan is still 8k HP. Is there any universe you send this on the Flan?
Uh, sure. Actually, no.
Cause that did.
I was
that
thinking
did
of I was thinking of
9K
later. No,
damage
he
to
has
the monk,
to.
right?
Monk has to go.
So if you did 9K damage to the monk on a miss to also a red unit, you could reasonably do 7K, right? Which leaves Flan with 800 HP for your Yuffie to finish. Is that ever the right play? Because I was thinking that was gonna be the play.
It's kind of rough. I think Monk's still a problem, especially because it's Sack Crow.
Yeah. I guess like he wanted to get the seal off and then stop any further seal so that Yuffie can close out, right? This is Elbrus trauma. Yeah, I mean, like, we're in the state where, like, nobody knows what the hell is going on anymore. Like, you kind of have to play on instinct. Missed that one.
If he hits her, I think he can kill and rob him, actually.
Yeah, but now you
I
just
think
eat the whole combo and die.
Yeah, he's just dead.
Yeah, no, you're right, you're right. I think, yeah. Ken would have farmed him if Elagos...
Yeah, he would have. Yeah, Elagos would have died immediately. Then he's still in like that same awkward spot where like, so Blade's gonna go before Veronica.
Yeah.
In general, but like she can't kill anything at all.
So all things considered, with the current state of the draft, then the only way he needed to win was still not crit the Elagos, but land all 3 debuffs.
Yes, if he crit, if he didn't crit Elagos, but then he doesn't need to land all 3. He just needs to land one of them. He would have he would have just died.
Yeah, he needed to land one of the 3 debuffs and not crit on Elagos with 81% crit. Yeah, that's like not a very good odd for him to win. You don't have to calculate every odd. You have to calculate the biggest ones, right? Oh, and he needed to win the 50-50 on Blid, on the monk.
Yes, yeah, he has to win that.
Would Holy Sack Yuffie win this? That's a good question. I want to say yes, actually.
Crowd being Sack is kind of a problem.
Crowd being Sack is kind of a problem, but you could reason if with enough souls you could come back, blow up the crowd, just burn into the flan, carry the damage over, and then just one hit, right? I mean, if crowd was on Sack, like, there's really not much you can do. Look at him. He's pretty happy. Yeah, good guy. And then you said he messaged Facepump afterwards and has some nice words to say?
Yes. I forgot what he said. We had to break out the Google Translate.
You had to break out... Okay, hold on. Let me be the Google Translate. Send it over.
I don't have it. It's from when I was streaming. It was in the in-game chat, I think.
Oh, I see.
Like in the lobby, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, so, I mean, like... I think the one thing to say is, like, yeah, don't feel bad for Facepump, man. Facepump got pretty lucky to be here in the first place, so it's like, all good, bro. RNGesus giveth, RNGesus taketh away.
Yes, I think getting triple 15 is kind of funny, though.
It is funny. It is funny. If that's how, like, you have to go out, it's like the best way to go out, right? Because, like, you could reasonably say it wasn't your fault. But...
It's just, a lot of people have, a very hard time identifying what, relevant RNG is for the actual outcome of a match.
There's also this game that he could have just straight up won the set with.
And you just... Yeah, he could have, won this game.
Yeah.
Like it even dates back to I think, was it the global calls? I think it was global calls. Like a lot of people, and even Kirkerbat, right? A lot of people called Kirkerbat like super lucky, yada yada, like random events and stuff. Yeah. Honestly, like yeah, it looks kind of crazy when you see that Kirkerbat countered the guy like 4 times in a row, and then I think he even got like a duel or something to kill the guy. But like none of that shit actually like affected that match at all. Whereas if you look at a game, like I think in those same qualifiers, I think Cat had like a game where he got like pretty lucky and won the game.
Versus Gente.
But you'll see you'll see no one talking about that shit because the Kirkerbat game just looks like, oh, there's a lot of shit happening
It's
that
a lot
looks like it's
flashier, right?
impactful.
It's easier to
Yeah.
notice. Yeah.
Yeah, so you think it's more impactful, but it turns out it kind of actually isn't at all.
Yeah, like it's not rose tinted lenses. It's just Kukerbat, even without getting lucky, was gonna win that game regardless. Like,
Yeah.
It just looked way funnier.
It's like if you have a
because of how
game, if you have a
how lucky
game,
he was.
like think about like for example, like you're S1ing a unit and you kill it, right? But then you get a duel, and obviously you know that duel didn't matter. But it looks like it mattered, right? Because you got a dual, dual attack, right?
Yeah.
If you kind of expand upon that concept, that can happen in a lot of E7 games, where like things happen in the game that look like they matter, like oh you like countered like 4 times, or oh you got like this 15%, but then you gotta actually ask if that 15% or duel or counter or whatever actually like did anything relevant.
Yeah, like this game, like Kukerbat, regardless of being lucky or not, he was gonna win. Yeah, versus, what was the light Gente moment where Gente got really unlucky? It was this one, right? But yeah.
Hell, even in losers when now mind you, Kirkerbat did get a lucky does get lucky games too. Like that game he had against Cat, I think Cat had like Ran, and then he had Ran Rowana, and then he Rowana S3'd and he didn't reset like 2 characters.
Oh, yeah. And then he missed a fucking Tori Cascade twice with $4.
Yeah,
That
and then he
shit
missed
was so
Tori Cascade.
disturbing, bro. I got
That
triggered
shit.
seeing that
Yeah, he fucking robbed. Now mind you, Kirkerbat gets lucky too. He fucking robbed in that game. But that
I
that
forget
counter
what the
game was not
RNG
one of
here
them.
was, cause like, okay, Idle Cheer pushes up the Payra. Payra gets the turn. Is this where the luck was? I'm trying to remember, cause I remember Light got pretty lucky this series too.
I don't remember if it was versus Gente. I don't even remember who it was versus.
It kills the Elegos. It's the F10 game. Gente missed everything.
Yeah, this was the last game, right? I think he
Oh,
just
it's
got
this one.
teched. He got teched out this one. He just had Idle's Cheer.
Yeah.
Oh, did he not land shit on haste or something? What happened?
Yeah, I think he missed on the haste specifically. It's 3 there. Shu just goes. Yeah, you just blast the Tori. He's praying too, bro.
Not the praying, bro. Oh man.
Oh yeah, he just
Wee
didn't
woo.
land
Yeah,
on
did
anything.
nothing.
Wee woo. There's too
Yep.
many of them. Wee woo.
Dude, when you're in call and somebody raided me, and then your soundbite of "there's too many of them" wee woo started playing, I got so confused. Welcome on in, guys. I appreciate it. I don't know how long we're streaming for, but yeah, we're going some of the matches where non-impactful versus impactful RNG is. That's a big thing in E7. Literally nothing would have been a quick 2-0, yeah. Yeah, that one was pretty unfortunate. What can you do, man?
Yo. Thanks for the top 8, buddy.
I'm for it, dude. I'm fucking for it. It is what it is. Alright.
You saw nobody mentioning that at all. Nobody talked about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, because it's not a game 3, right? That's also a part of it. If this was the last match, like, people would have really chirped about this one. Even the good RNG bag, like, look, he dueled. Yeah. He got free damage off that? Yeah. That game was so rough.
Say bye, Gente.
And that was, bro, That was the last time he was on, man. That was the last time he fucking shaved. I think since then he hasn't shaved. That's fucking crazy.
It's the power up, bro.
Can he single target counter twice? Yeah, what can you do, bro? It's the playoff beard. Respect. That shit is a grind. Oh, okay, I see it. He says, yeah, he says that's a spectacular face-off. Doesn't matter who wins. Thank you for the hard work. It's just hella respectful shit, you know? Yeah, that's fucking like peak wholesome in my book, dude. Light right now looks like the Robin Williams in Jumanji. Oh no. Nah, dude.
Not the stand proud you were strong.
I mean, it's kind of true though. He kind of was strong. Well, interesting. Interesting matches we got. This is at least the best year of E7WC so far. I can pretty comfortably say that. I think now we've been here for like fucking every single year. This is the good one. Straight up the good one. Alright, thank you, Win, for yapping.
Yeah, the game's pretty good this year. I actually like this top 3.
This top 3's been fun to watch. I think you can say a lot of things, but you have to give it to them.
To Japan.
Alright, that's
There's
all.
no,
That's all I'm streaming today.
there's no account mismatch. We don't have free to play versus 50k whale.
Yup, no we don't. The slips have got handled fairly good. Yeah, I mean they did what they had to, right? Like rules are
Yeah,
rules.
nothing wrong. And that's what happens when you pull up with the contraband artifact. Have to fucking pack you up.
Yeah, got the contraband this time. Gotta send you
artifact.
to bottom bracket prison. All right.
Yes, bro.
All right, that's it from me for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you guys probably in a few days. I'm gonna take a couple of days off and not think about Epic 7. All right, take it easy, guys. Have a great one. I'll see you guys later. We'll play some fucking video games. All right. Yeah. See you guys. You show your festive Ida? Sure. You could see it. You could see it on the Discord. Okay. All my stats. Like, if you need to see fucking stats, stats are on the Discord. All right, there you guys go. All right, see ya.